Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hound's Pit. No, the Hound Pits Pub in
You got
Dunwall.
it.
I do it every time.
Pits.
Hound Pits Pub in Dunwall. We are here for another happy hour tavern time. We're going to get drunk with you lot and have some good chats. Some
Happy
quizzes.
Friday, everyone.
Yes,
Friday.
And it's an even happier Friday because we've got a special guest with us today.
Very special.
It's
Hello.
Alice Liguori from VG247.
Yeah, that's me. Hey.
Hi.
How you doing, Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm really good, thank you. It's just wrapped up my second week at VG247, and I am ready for some time off next week.
I
I bet you
are.
are.
But yeah,
How's
no,
it
it's
been?
really good. Yeah, really, really good, thank you. It's really fun, like taking a whole channel on my own, but really daunting as well. It's quite scary.
yeah.
But
So everyone who's watching right now should definitely go and subscribe to VG247. What kind of things can they expect from your wonderful channel?
So there will be things like video comparisons between video games and things like that. There'll be long form features, there'll be let's plays, there'll be live streams. Basically anything you can get on Eurogamer, you'll get at VG247, but without the Eurogamer team and me instead. But yeah, no, it's really exciting because I can now talk about things that aren't just PC games, because since I've been in the industry, it has been just PC games for me. But now I could do more.
Now you can
Yeah,
play
I don't know if
Sims on
you've
the
heard,
console.
Yeah, there's like a little thing called there's a little game called Animal Crossing, which is apparently really big right now.
Yeah,
you might want to look into that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to be playing my Switch more now. And not feel like it's a waste of time. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Well, what are we all drinking today? I've got a little bit of a G&T on the go.
Hey, for that glass is so fancy.
I know. Oh my gosh, I've never done an Insta story where everyone was like so interested in one of the props in it. They were like, "Where are those glasses from?"
Rapture by the looks of things.
But I do want to point out that the rosemary was grown in my own garden.
What?
It's very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
How is it? How is it? Refreshing? Oh, sorry.
Oh yes, it's a Seville orange gin, so it's
nice.
flavoursome.
I don't think I like gin. But,
I didn't either, but I think it's all about trying different combinations.
Okay.
Like trying. So, because I never thought I liked gin because all I tried was Gordon's.
Okay.
But when you sort of expand to so it's not just generic gin, generic tonic, and lime. So try out like Hendrix and cucumber, or try out a Fear and peppercorns, or try there are more flavors out there, and I think it's about acclimatizing your palate to things. Yeah, no, honestly, it's all about the garnish with gin as well.
Okay,
gin with salt and vinegar.
You're infusing flavors. It's a culinary journey with every glass.
Infusing.
That's what I tell myself as I get pissed.
Sounds more like confusing than infusing. To be honest.
Very good. Very good.
What are you boozing then, Alex? Alice, sorry.
That's okay. It's mango cider. It looks like dehydrated wheat, but it's actually...
It looks like wee when you've had a baraka that morning.
Yeah, you need to drink a bit more water, yeah.
It's mango cider, but I also have some water just to help
water.
It out. Yeah.
What is this? No judgment. Water is fine. Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, gotta stay hydrated.
I've never had mango cider before. Mango's really nice, but never the cider.
It is really nice, actually. It's from a local cider place in Froome. Yeah, it's nice.
Okay.
It's nice. It's very nice.
So where are you based?
I'm in Bath.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, we've got the baths, the nice Roman city. It's very pretty, but it's full of old people mostly.
I thought Bath was absolutely gorgeous. So the last time I was there, I was organising a stag do for my best friend, and we went all around. We went to so we were literally across the street from, I think it's like Bath's main gay bar. What's it called again? You'll know better than I will. Like, it begins with an M.
Was it Is it Malloy's?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I want to say Mandalorian, but it's not Mandalorian, basically.
It's not, but I do know what you mean. Hang on, I'm going to Google it.
Okay. I want to go and drink in a bar called Mandalorian.
It's Mandolins.
Mandolins. Yeah, it was
close enough. Close, yeah.
That was very close. That was very close.
So we went there for like a drag night, then we went out for dinner, we went out dancing, we went to like lots of little cocktail places, and it was lovely. It was really cool.
Nice. Yeah, we do get a lot of stag and hen nights in Bath. Like a lot. But yeah, it's good. It's really nice. It's really nice.
Yeah. So Ian, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking My favourite rum, Admiral Old J's spiced rum, Persian
Is that the
wine,
one I got you?
smooth vanilla. Yes. Well, actually, no, I haven't opened that one yet. I'm still making my way through my other bottle. But it's good. I've got a backlog of rum, which is excellent, and I'm drinking it via the medium of a straw from a glass shaped like a skull because I'm getting into the Dishonored.
Today.
It's the Dishonored theme, you know, kind of a little bit dark, a little bit gritty.
Very good. Very good.
They love their
like
drinks
that.
with straws in Dunwall.
I mean, if you were going like full commit, it would be like a glass shaped like a whale or something.
Yeah, whalebone
True.
glass with carried in by a plague of rats.
Oh, lovely. I haven't actually played Dishonored 2, and I really should.
It's
I absolutely
good.
should.
It really is good. I've played.
It just felt like it kind of went under the radar after the first one.
I played the first one. I really liked it. I played all the DLCs, like the something witches, something witches. I can't remember what it was now. And then I played the second one. The second one's got one of the best levels in a game. It's called Clockwork Tower or something, and the whole level shifts and changes. Have you played that one, Alice?
I haven't actually. I've got both of them to play still. They're both on my back catalogue list. I did actually start playing the first one, and I did get given the second one when it came out. I think for my birthday or something.
Nice.
And it's still in its plastic wrap. So
yeah, I don't know why. I just feel like the hype for the second one was really low for some reason. I don't really know what it was.
I think the buzz died off pretty quickly after it came out. All the hardcore fans got it and mainlined it, and then I don't think the casual crowd jumped in as much.
Maybe. It's just a shame because like the first one was so good.
Yeah.
We have a couple of super chats.
Ooh.
I'll just do really quick. The Castaway DC, hello.
Hello.
Says, love you, Alice. You'll do great stuff on VG 24/7.
thanks, Castaway.
Cap Weller says, Kevin Van Nord sent me, and I assume that was Cam and Seb. I am vaguely familiar with those guys. They've been streaming Skyrim a little bit more regularly as of late. Anyone who subscribes to their channel will know that they are very terrible at uploading anything at all. But that's because they've been busy, and now they have a little bit of time to stream a bit more. And they've just finished because I told Seb to get offline because
he was hogging your bandwidth.
He was hogging the bandwidth, and it's my bandwidth, damn it, even though his company pays for it.
Yeah. Aoife was about to flip the table, and the barman at this place would not have been happy about that.
No, they wouldn't have. We've got a super chat from Paul Harrower who says, Ian, try Old J's Tiki Fire Rum. It's the mams.
I've been all over that. Old J's Tiki Fire Rum is basically this rum, but 75% proof.
Oh no! Oh no!
So get you smashed.
And we've got a new member, Joseph James. High five!
High five, Joseph James.
Hello to all our new members. We've actually got so as a new member, you get custom emojis, and you also get access to our members only video. One of which went live this week, so do check it out because it's like a little peek behind the curtain at what our daily schedule looks like right now.
Yeah, some revelations in there that have set the Gamer Network universe on fire.
On fire!
The chair saga. People can't believe the
chair
sofa.
saga.
Yeah,
oh no, the sofa
saga,
it absolutely blew everyone's mind.
Yeah.
Because like Alice, I'm sure you've sat on that sofa too.
Yeah,
People did not realize that sofa was the same sofa for all of our channels.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, it is. We've actually had to steal like the Eurogamer blue sometimes for RPS because we didn't have our own colours. The white underneath is really gross.
Oh, it is disgusting.
So gross.
Yeah, it's so bad. And Zoe, bless her, she's off. She's having a little bit of a break, obviously, yesterday and today. She's taking a well-earned time off. She took it home. Was it after Christmas or just before? She took it home and washed that blue cover.
Really?
So, yeah, she did, and she ironed it and everything. Amazing. MVP.
Nice. That studio had a spoon in there for about 3 weeks. Every time I went back, the spoon was still in there. And I was like, whose spoon is this?
Till the mould grew legs and it crawled off by itself.
Yeah, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. So I'm assuming that the Oxventure has just finished up because we are getting spammed with Scotch eggs. Hello, everyone that's just joining us from the Oxventure. I will definitely need an explanation of why we're being spammed with Scotch eggs, please.
Scotch eggs are lovely, though.
They are. You know, they really are. For something that has the name Scotch eggs, I'm always surprised tasted how delicious they are. But welcome if you're joining us from the Oxventure stream. Come in, sit down, take a load off. We're in the Hound's Pits pub this evening, and we're all having a drink. So just launch it.
Yeah, cheers.
Yes.
Clive Boyce has asked an interesting question,
What's
Aoife.
that?
Says, what do you think of the newly released Ghost of Tsushima gameplay?
I stayed up late last night. I was streaming at 9:00 in the PM to check it out, and I was impressed. I guess I wasn't really sure what I was expecting. Like beforehand, had no idea. Like didn't really have a measure of how the game was going to work. Now I feel like I have a really good handle on it. It's kind of Assassin's Creed. It's kind of Far Cry. They've borrowed heavily from Ubisoft, basically. It's kind of like the Assassin's Creed Japan that everyone wanted a few years ago.
You got my attention.
But that sounds like I'm being down on it. I'm not at all. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so, looking forward to playing it. It's like they've tried to minimize the HUD as much as possible. So, animals will try and get your attention, in the game world to point you towards some, side quest objectives and stuff.
Yeah, something with the fox.
Yeah. The fox wasn't so cute.
He was super cute.
That's super cute.
And at any time, I think you can press a button and the wind will sort of blow in the direction of your next objective, which I think is a really nice touch.
That is really clever.
Yeah. That's like the Zelda maze.
Kind of, with the torch.
Yeah,
with the torch. But it also kind of fits into that. It's a very stylistic inclusion of that chapter in Japan's history, because that whole, the Mongol invasions are the originator of the kamikaze phrase, spirit wind, because that was the two typhoons that sort of waylaid the Mongol horde were kind of the reason that Japan sort of saw itself as protected, by a higher power. It's really interesting. It's super, super interesting, and it's a really nice nod, I think, to the actual history around that time period. It's really cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's really cool.
We have a couple of new members. We have Alex Samaris.
Hey!
High five! Welcome. Jeremy Rock's done a super chat saying, "Do you have any Scotch eggs?" No, but I need to know. I need to know where the Scotch eggs come from.
Why
and
the Scotch eggs?
JP Corkery has said, "Great to see Happy Hour Tavern Time back again." And hi, Alice. Why are you always on my computer screen these days? Just kidding. Love you.
I have nothing better to do. I'm just always on the internet now.
I think we all are.
We live
honestly.
here now.
We do.
I do live here now.
I did a Skype call literally yesterday, and I was saying that this is where I live 90% of the time, in front of this green screen.
Yeah, I think this chair has an Ian-shaped butt indentation, and I just fall into it. There we go. Yeah,
I'm okay with it. It's kind of my main difficulty with right now is knowing that it's okay to not be working all the time. But in the grand scheme of things, we're luckier than most. But yeah, it's good to take time off when you can.
Yes,
definitely. Obviously.
Totally.
Yeah.
We have a super chat from Joseph James who says, "Ian, if you like the Old J rum, try their cherry rum mixed with Coke. It's basically an alcoholic Dr. Pepper."
I keep seeing the cherry rum, and I keep meaning to try it, and I haven't done yet. So I need to buy a big old bottle of it, because it sounds really good. They do the lime and vanilla and cherry, and I just love lime and vanilla so much. I'm like, just give me that one. Oh, Charles Snow.
Aren't lime and vanilla kind of like the underlying flavors of Sailor Jerry's, at least the old Sailor Jerry's as well?
Maybe. I'm not sure. I just drink it. I don't taste it.
So Aquizar says some bar ideas for you. So Ian, note these down.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my notepad.
Monkey Island Scum Bar.
Okay, I've tried that one, but it's a fixed angle, and it's right above, so it wouldn't work too well, unfortunately.
Oh, that's a shame. We've got a new member, Charles Snow. Welcome. High five. Oh, and Olga has given us a bit of an explanation, I think. Oxventures are D&D... Oh, no. Explaining why everyone's spamming us.
Right.
But I think it was Johnny's idea by the looks of things.
Oh, hold on.
It usually is.
Hold on. Egbert and Seal Gaiman ate loads of Scotch eggs in the Oxventure, so Scotch eggs. Says Max Velocity.
I miss D&D so much.
Yeah.
I can't wait to play it again.
Have you ever done D&D, Alice?
I haven't actually. I keep trying to find people to do it with, but I don't have anyone to do it with. So...
Hello.
Yeah. Well,
Like we will happily have you in our
Yeah.
party.
Yes,
I
please. That'd be
think
great.
once we all get back to the office as well, I think people are keen to just do like off-stream social
Yeah.
D&Ds as well. So I think you'll be able to find a crew pretty easy.
Well, I'm gonna
Yay.
I'm gonna DM for a bunch of some of my friends, like, because we Zoom party like every Friday and Saturday, and we've been trying. We're setting it up. I think it'll happen in the next couple of weeks, but I'm gonna DM for them. But like, I know some people who've been doing Deadlands stuff. It's just this is the perfect time, I think, if you're gonna do something like that. Like, it's just a good social thing to have, like, on the weekends. It's great.
For sure. Yeah, I definitely want to give it a go. It's definitely my kind of thing. I would really like to.
Yeah. Oh, you would be ace at it. It would be amazing.
Yeah, I only started recently with our first Break Quest Club. Was my first ever time doing it, so I was super
And Ian, you were
nervous,
so
but, yeah.
amazing. Like, Good Bad is just like immediately Good Bad was like this perfect, like, wholesome character. And
Who knew I
think
could be so wholesome?
But you didn't even realize, like, pacifist barbarian is such an interesting character to have.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
And he's a great cook, so we get good fire.
Yes. But I love that, like, just, someone who's I almost think someone who doesn't know D&D rules is even better to have. Like, from a DM perspective, it's just more exciting.
Yeah.
Because as a DM, it's your job. It's your job to know the rules and kind of decide what works and what doesn't. Like, Johnny's like an amazing DM, and I'm kind of I like sort of learn a lot from him. Is like, I'm from the yes and school, which is like, I don't want to say no to anything. You just want to let people tell the story that they want to tell, and it's all about improv, isn't it? It's like learning on the sly and sort of, okay, how can I make this work? Quick.
I saw an interview with Jane Douglas, and she basically described D&D as kind of like improv for nerds.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's true.
I've done a couple of sessions with don't know if you know Questing Time, but so it's Paul Foxcroft, who's an amazing comedian and D&D player. He does this live event in London, or up until this Gestures Wildly thing happened. He did this sort of live pub event where it would be a D&D session with comedians. Now, that is nice. As amazing as it sounds. And somehow I found myself in the middle of it. And Johnny was doing one as well. We did these sessions with a bunch of improv / comedians, and it's so good. Like,
that sounds great.
My face hurt from laughing. They're just so good. But they're great because so many of them don't know the rules either. Yeah. So because Paul is an improvisation comedian, if that makes sense. Like, he does improv, he does comedy, and he also knows D&D like the back of his hand. He's able to contain the chaos, or at least not contain it, but make it make sense. It's perfect. If you get a chance to see Questing Time, do it. Like, it's so good. He actually DM'd the Comic Relief D&D stream that happened recently with Sue Perkins and a bunch of other people. It was so good.
That's really
anyway,
cool.
I'm gonna stop talking.
No worries. We've had a new member, Charles Snow, who has become a new member, and we did have a super chat. It just disappeared. Where's it gone? Full Metal and Matty.
Crawboy Marks.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I still have to leave the house to make sure people get their meds, but today I have a day off, so I'm having some scotch. Lovely folks.
Excellent.
The Crawboy Marks. Like, cheers to you and to everyone else who's out there working their asses off at the moment. Nothing but respect. Like, this is a scary time, and you guys are fucking killing it. So
yeah, defo. Cheers to you.
Yeah, enjoy your scotch.
Cheers.
Oh, the other one disappeared because it says message retracted. What?
Oh.
Ian, if you like Old J rum, try their cherry. No, we've done that one, right? Yeah. Cool. Oh, there we go. Ian, have you tried Captain Morgan's pineapple and mango rum? No, but that's going down on my suggestions list.
That sounds really
Pineapple and mango rum.
delicious.
And we've done that one. Sweet. Right. Well, we often do quizzes and things on these happy hour tavern times, and Aoife, I know you're a bit of a Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's
fan,
an understatement.
Slightly. I thought we'd warm ourselves up quiz-wise by testing your knowledge.
Oh.
Right. I'm ready. anyone who watches these streams knows that I'm a bit of a Buffy obsessive.
Yeah, well, the thing is, Aoife, this is titled the hardest Buffy the Vampire Slayer quiz you'll ever take. So it's not just a quiz, it's the hardest.
The quiz.
The hardest.
See, look, this is what happens. Look,
there we go,
right
look.
now. There we go.
Chips
Thank
delivery.
you. I can't eat them on my headset.
I've got snacks. I've got chocolate hobnobs. I've got the king
Oh.
of snacks. Have you got any
Okay.
snacks there, Alice?
No,
No.
because
Oh,
of
Too loud.
the mic. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Said, come take them back.
Just
You
soft,
eat these.
get some soft stuff, some mashed potato
Yeah, bring me
or
soft
something.
stuff.
Some candy floss, that'll do.
Some mash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring me some mashed
Some
potatoes.
yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt, that'll be fine. Do you
Anyway.
like Buffy, Alice? Are you a Buffy fan?
I've watched a few episodes, but I wouldn't really say that I'm like.
So you don't think you'd be able to take part in the hardest Buffy the
Oh,
Vampire
absolutely!
Slayer
I
quiz?
don't even think I could take part in like a pub quiz round on Buffy.
Okay,
Like,
well-
Buffy is literally, there are certain things that are like the cornerstone of your personality.
Mhm.
yeah.
That's Buffy for me. Like I was obsessed with it as a kid. It was just everything I wanted to be and everything that encapsulates. Like, yeah, I will ace this quiz.
Okay, you will ace this quiz. Well, you can play at home as well, friends, and also Alice, if you want to play along as well. This is a multiple choice quiz, so you can you know,
Okay.
feel free to guess as well. That's quite soft.
he,
Don't
just,
need.
he just gave me an orange and took away the crisps. Don't get married, folks. Don't do it.
Savage.
Right, how
I'm
many
gonna get in trouble
questions
for
are
that
there? I
later.
didn't check. Okay, there's quite a few. Okay,
Bring it.
I should
ready.
check. Okay, right. Here we go. Question 1.
Mhm.
I've got to scroll
Yeah.
to the top. Question 1. What is the first sentence uttered in the series? So that's like season 1, episode 1.
Let me just describe the scene for you first.
Okay.
It's Darla. It's Darla and some guy sneaking
Okay.
into the school after hours, and it's a great role reversal, guys. So you're
Uh-huh.
meant to think that she's like, oh, we shouldn't be here. Oh no, like it's safe. And then like he's like, no, it's fine. And you meant to think that he's the predator and she's the prey, but
Right.
it switches, and she's the vampire.
Oh, okay. Alice, do you know who Darla is? Because I don't.
Actually, Darla is Angel Sire, so
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Right. No, I know.
Okay,
no,
I knew that
Buffy.
really. Okay, so
Yeah.
anyway, the first line uttered. Do you want choices or can you just tell us?
I think it's like, are you sure this is, or should we be here or
Oh,
something like
you were
that?
so close.
Was it?
Yeah. Well,
What is
I
it?
don't know. So the 4 choices are: should we be here? Buffy, are you sure this is a good idea?
Are you sure this is a good idea?
Or it's okay, I go to school here. So I'm going to mark
Are you
that
sure
one
this
off.
is a good idea?
Okay, sweet. Number 2, in the pilot, what does Buffy tell Giles killing vampires is like?
Like falling off a log.
That's there, so I'm going to click it.
Wow.
What
Look
did
at you go.
Cordelia have enough of during cheerleading tryouts? Was it reindeer games, wannabes, hyperbole, or girls who can't do cartwheels?
Hyperbole.
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 I thought that was.
Hello and welcome to the Hyperbole.
I thought
with
it was a
Rose
sport.
and Higdon.
I was
What?
like, I'm not going to correct him because it could be something from Buffy. Like
No.
Hyperbole. It could be like
Hyperbole?
their Super Bowl.
Hyperbole.
Yeah.
But it's not got a Y at the end.
It's a good job you don't read words for a living out
Listen,
loud.
When Johnny used to work with us, I used to have to like once a day Google a word he'd written or said because he'd be like, oh the I don't know.
Johnny was like our
blah,
word of
blah.
the day.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was just long words that had far too many syllables. I was like, what are you saying, Johnny?
That's amazing.
The zoo signpost leading to the hyenas also pointed to where else? Elephants and reptiles, elephants and monkeys, monkeys and reptiles, or gift shop? I don't know what any of this means.
It was something in reptiles.
Okay, there's
But I don't know whether it
elephants
was
and
monkey or
reptiles,
elephant.
or okay, it's either elephants or monkeys.
Difficult
Which
one, this
animal's
one.
more Buffy? Yeah.
Monkeys?
Okay, monkeys.
I know
and-
it was something in reptiles, but because that makes more sense.
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
how many
guessing.
times does Darla shoot Angel before he kills her? Spoilers. Twice, once, thrice, or 0? God, that's quite a
Once.
specific question. Once, okay. Which Greek play do Buffy, Willow, and Xander perform during the talent show?
Oedipus, oh Oedipus.
Oedipus the King. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. There's Oedipus at Colonus?
Colonius.
Colonius, yeah. Or Oedipus.
I'm going to say Oedipus the King.
Okay.
Kind of a
I've written
guess.
that one down. In Prophecy Girl, what's on the television when Cordelia and Willow enter the lounge filled with dead students?
It's like a bunch of pigs dancing around, but it's like an old-timey cartoon.
Okay, so it's not Dawson's Creek then.
No.
So there's either Looney Tunes. Doesn't sound like Scooby-Doo.
No.
Could it be
it's
a
not.
Count Chocula commercial?
It's like a really old-school cartoon, so I'm going to say it's Looney Tunes.
Okie dokie. Do you, any input there, Alice, at all?
Yes.
Big Count
Looney
Chocula.
Tunes.
Sorry, Alice.
Big Count Chocula fan at all? Yeah.
I love it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's lost. It's escaped me today. Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Can't think of what it is.
This is all
Okay.
going over my head. What song plays while Buffy grinds on Xander after she gets back from Los Angeles?
Sugar Water, Chibamato.
Wait, no, Sugar
It's a
Water.
really good song. It still
No, but
bangs.
Sugar Water and Chibomato are two.
Sugar Water is the name of the song. Chibamato is the band
Okay,
name.
So
It's a really good song.
okay, I'm going to do Sugar Water. What does Xander pull from Buffy's purse before finding a stake to kill Spike's minion?
No idea.
So the choices are pepper spray, a tampon, a yo-yo and a tampon, or a yo-yo and her keys.
I mean, a yo-yo and a tampon is probably the funniest combination.
Okay, we'll go for that
I'm
one.
gonna say that.
Or a tampon on a yo-yo. That would be even funnier.
Tampon.
Oh no.
I did warn you, Alice.
Oh dear. You did.
What is the name of Kendra's watcher?
Oh,
Would you like some choices?
yes, please.
Okay, Sam Zabuto.
Zabuto.
Okay. How
You
many?
can read the other ones. I'm
Okay.
just pretty.
Dewan Morgan, Karam Swabby, or Garfield Walcott?
No, it's the first one.
Okay. How many sales does Ted have on the leaderboard when Buffy snoops at his office? 16, 24, 27, or 42?
This is a
This
real
is
difficult one.
Yeah, this is like nerd zone.
What was it? 16, 24,
27 or 42?
27?
How many sales?
I'm not that much of a nerd, like. She says unconvincingly.
Well, this is the hardest Buffy quiz,
Okay.
of course.
Oh, Dicebreaker in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Dicebreaker.
Dicebreaker.
Maybe they know.
And it's not Lolies because Lolies is in the chat separately. So who is the mystery Dicebreaker person?
Who is it?
Oh, it's Johnny. Hello.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi,
Is he
Johnny.
going to type a really long
Launcher.
word that I have to then Google? Find the meaning of?
Ian's been bad mouthing you, Johnny.
I haven't been
He
bad-mouthing
hasn't.
him.
He's been saying nice things actually, which makes a change.
I get confused by long words that I've never heard before. So, do you want to hazard a guess? 16, 24, 27,
I
42?
said maybe 27,
Maybe
but like that is a
27.
guess.
Okay. Alice, do you know who Ted is in Buffy?
No, I only know Buffy. I only know Buffy and Angel. I'm pretty sure they're the
Okay.
only characters I know.
Ted is
That's
like a cyborg that like dates
A
Buffy.
I
cyborg?
didn't even know there was a cyborg in it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh, hang on. Who plays the librarian? Is it the librarian guy? Who
Giles.
plays him? Yeah, who plays
That's
Giles?
Anthony Head? Is
That's
that right?
Anthony Head. Yeah.
Hey, I did a Buffy question.
He lived in the same town as my sixth form school.
Oh, nice.
Best. I
Hang
love
on.
him so much.
Yeah, that's right. Is that right? He's either done that. I can't remember. It's either that. No, that was someone else. Anthony Head lives in Bath.
Does
in
he?
Bath. He went to my
Oh.
hairdresser's when I was paying. When I went up to my hairdresser counter to book an appointment,
Mm.
he was in the queue and he went, "No, you go ahead." And I was like,
Oh.
"Oh, hello," because yeah, I recognised him. Not from
Everything I
Buffy,
hear about
from other
him,
things.
like he's just like he did. So Julia accosted him once when they were in the same green room at Sky. Julia Hardy, one of my
Oh, that's
best
really
friends.
cute.
And she was like, "Do a birthday message for Aoife. She's obsessed with Buffy." And he did. And then she was on the sidelines being like, "Say oils. She says oils weird." And he was like, "Don't forget the oil." Like, he was so accommodating for her being
that's
like
so
psychotic.
sweet.
She was just crazy.
He was
good.
really nice. He was really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I've heard some really
That's-
nice things about him in the news as well.
Yeah.
He's a
That's-
sound guy.
That's all
Anthony,
I
is it
have.
Anthony Stewart Head? Is that right? Is that his middle name?
No, it's
No.
Anthony. Oh no, maybe it is. I can't remember.
It's just a weird thought came into my mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. What does Buffy say just before losing her virginity to Angel? Do you know this one?
I don't know offhand. Sorry,
Is it more soft
I'm not
food?
saying bad things. No, it's just another drink.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not finished this one yet.
Drink is technically a soft food if you think
That's
about
true. It is a soft
Yeah, that's
food.
true. It's
The
true.
softest of foods.
Thank you. Thanks.
Nice.
No crisps. What? No, I need. Oh, you can take the orange back. Thank you.
You could spritz that in your gym.
He
for a little bit
hasn't
of
watched
extra
Buffy,
flavour.
and it upsets me every day.
Seb's never
Oh.
watched Buffy.
No, and he's coming back. Well, you've watched like 1 or 2 episodes, but you don't. You're throwing oranges at me now.
My wife would never watch Star Wars, so I forced her to
Oh.
watch them.
Upsetting. Anyway, I'm sorry. please
Okay, right.
Anthony Stewart Head says Full Metal Maddie.
Okay, awesome. Well, right, I'm going to repeat the question because if I say the answers to you without that, it's going to sound really weird. So, what does Buffy say just before losing her virginity to Angel? And the answers are I love you, I want to, just kiss me, or me too.
Just kiss me.
Okie dokie. What song plays as Joyce wishes Joyce wishes Buffy a happy birthday? Not wishes Happy a Buffy birthday. which is what-
Happy a Buffy birthday.
Happy Buffy birthday. Is it Goodnight My Love, Unchained Melody, They Say It's Your Birthday, or Moon River?
It's a really sad song because they're sitting like, and there's a little candle in their cupcake, and she's like, "Do you want to blow it out?" And Buffy's like, "No, just let it burn." Because like traditionally in Buffy series, I'm really sorry, I'm getting weird now, but like
Get
traditionally her birthday is quite a bad day for her. Like
Right.
bad stuff happens on Buffy's birthday. Like it's kind of like a running theme throughout the series. So I'm gonna say it's not like traditionally happy songs. So Good Night, My Love.
Good Night My Love. Okay. What author is the Scooby Gang studying in class on Valentine's Day? Jane Austen, Tom Stoppard, Toni Morrison, or Mark Twain? Bonus question for Alice. Who the hell are the Scooby Gang?
I thought we'd started talking about Scooby Doo
Scooby-Doo for a second.
but they're not called the Scooby Gang.
The Scoobies are what Buffy and her friends call themselves.
Right,
Oh, I
okay.
see.
Fighting
Scoobies are also
the
those
Scoobies,
things
yeah.
you used to make at school. Did you ever make Scoobies?
What are
With
they?
The plastic, like string. So you'd had like 2 bits of string that you'd hook over each other, and then you'd make like really like big
Oh, the
3D
little-
braids.
Yeah. Are
Yeah,
called
they were
Scoobies?
Scoobies.
I
Yeah.
I think
think,
well, they were called Scoobies at my school.
I think that might have been past my time. We were still playing with sticks and wheels at that point.
6 and conkers.
Yeah, conkers. That's for the rich kids. Yeah. Wait, so do you know who they were? They were studying.
It's literally a guess, but I'm gonna say Jane Austen because
Jane
that's
Austen.
kind of Valentine Daisy.
Okie dokie. What does this isn't Valentine Daisy? What does Jenny Calendar's tombstone read? Beloved teacher and friend. Here
No.
lies. A
Why would you put
beautiful...
that on?
I don't know. Here lies a beautiful soul. Nothing, or she was gifted.
Here lies a beautiful soul. Jenny Calendar's death was very, very sad, but I don't remember what was on her tombstone.
Okie dokie.
Oh dear.
How did she die?
So Angel, when Buffy and Angel sleep together, he's a vampire. So he had a curse put on him by Jenny Calendar's ancestors that meant when he had a moment of pure happiness, his soul would be taken from him again. So
Right.
when they sleep together, he has this moment of pure happiness and he turns evil. It's a big allegory for
Oh.
like, oh, you sleep with someone and they'll be mean to you, and that's how high school
Oh.
works.
I see.
Oh, it's
Of
all...
course.
But so he starts terrorizing them all, and like it all culminates in him snapping her neck just as she's figured out the way to get his soul back, and she puts it on a floppy disk because that's the 90s,
Nice.
and it gets lost behind the desk.
Oh
No.
no! God,
Oh
that's
my
Yeah.
god.
that's what happened to my soul. Damn it!
Oh,
What is Buffy's response when Angel tells her that Acathla will send her to hell?
Acathla, yeah.
Yeah.
It's something really quippy.
You first. Save me a seat. No, you.
Yep, that one.
I'm already there. Save me a seat.
Save me a seat.
How many donuts does Xander get the gang in his new car?
Fuck knows.
Okay, this is quite specific.
Okay.
3 glazed, 2 cinnamon, 4 cream filled, 2 jelly. 2 glazed, 2 cinnamon, 2 cream filled, 4 jelly. 4 glazed, 4 cinnamon, 2 cream filled, 2 jelly, or 2 glazed, 4 cinnamon, 2 cream filled, and 4 jelly.
Right, none of that was absorbed. I'm just gonna go the second one.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's 2 glazed, 2 cinnamon, 2 cream filled, and 4 jelly.
Okay.
What
Sure.
does Oz's shirt say when Vampire Willow shows up at the Bronze?
Well, you're gonna have to give me options here.
Dingoes Ate My Baby, Psychic Palm Reader, Sunnydale High School, or Nerf Herder?
So, Dingoes Ate My Baby is the name of his band. Nerf Herder is the name of the band that does the Buffy theme tune.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna say it's one of those two. I'm gonna say that it's extra meta if it's Nerf Herder, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okie dokie. At the prom, when students mention the weird stuff that happens in Sunnydale, they reference monsters that first appear in which episodes? Okay, that made no sense to me, that question. Welcome.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that again. At the prom, when students
Yeah.
mention the weird stuff that happens in Sunnydale, they reference monsters that first appear in which episodes? Okay.
That makes sense because just to give you context,
Mm-hmm.
nerd, they're like, oh, they give her the class protector award because they're like, yeah, weird stuff always seems to happen around here, like vampires show up and other things show up and blah blah. So I assume they're gonna just name a list of monsters that happen. and
Yeah, well,
that's what that is.
they list a few episodes. Before I
Okay.
give you that answer though, I spotted a super chat from Lloyd Maeve Houston. He says Anthony Head, he makes a delicious Frankenfurter in Rocky Horror. He even manages to
Is
put
he in
a
that?
fresh spin on anticipation.
Anticipation. I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah,
Wait,
allegedly he did
is he? I would love to
Frankenfurter.
see him as Frankenfurter. That would be amazing.
And the one who snacks says, thanks for the stream, you absolute stallions. This content is how my
Yes.
girl Sophie and I stay connected. If you were a box of
Aw.
crayons, you'd be the giant name brand ones with the built-in sharpener.
Oh,
That's so sweet.
that's really sweet.
Oh, shout out to you and Sophie. That is very, very cute.
Shout out to our mods as well, Nightcap,
Yes,
and I
always.
think I saw Gav as well. Hello, you guys. Thanks for your hard work as always. Right, the quiz. The answers are, so the first one is Welcome to the Hellmouth, The Pack and School Hard. Then there's Dead Man's Party, The Pack and Puppet Show. Then there's The Witch, The Pack and Passion. And then there's Some Assembly Required, The Pack and Enemies.
I do know what most of those episodes are, but like, I'm going
What-
to just say the third one.
Okay, The Witch, The Pack and Passion. Because
The witch is about a witch.
Mhm.
The pack is about possessed hyenas. Well,
Okay.
hyenas possessing students. And what was the last one?
Passion.
Passion is about when vampires. Let's just go with the third one. Passion is where Angel and Buffy sleep together. But
Oh, okay. What is Faith eating when Buffy shows up to put her in a coma?
Okay,
Is
I
it
definitely don't know the answer.
M&M's, M&M's, a candy bar, licorice, or popcorn?
I'm gonna just guess popcorn because that
Okay.
seems
Seems
like
kinda,
what
yeah.
someone is eating when dramatic things happen.
These questions are getting
So
pretty
specific.
specific.
Yeah, right.
Who does Buffy jokingly accuse of drinking her roommate's milk? So is it
That's a really
Willow,
good episode.
an RA, whatever that means, Sid, or a vampire? So who drank Buffy's milk? Buffy's roommate's milk.
Her roommate
Well, who
turned
does
out to be
she-
a demon, but I'm gonna say that it's a
True.
vampire. I don't
Okay,
know.
a vampire. How much altogether did Buffy and Willow pay for their message boards after losing their voices? $20, $10, $30, or $16? This is
I'm assuming that's from Hush, which is one of the best episodes ever, but I don't know. I'm gonna guess $20.
$20. Is this an internet message board or something?
No, it's like because they all lose their voices, so they
Yeah.
have to like get little mini whiteboards where they write.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
that's really cute.
Yeah, it is an amazing episode. It's so good because like almost the whole thing is done without any dialogue whatsoever.
Is there a
Oh,
musical episode
pretty
as well?
cool.
Or did
Yes,
I
there is a
omit
musical episode, which is also amazing. It's like two extremes.
it? What day does Faith wake up from her coma? Friday, February the 14th, Friday, February 25th, Tuesday, March 9th, or Saturday, February 26th?
Literally no idea. The
Well,
fourth one, I don't know.
This is the hardest Buffy the Vampire
It
quiz.
is. It is.
Whose name doesn't Tara know in Willow's dream? The first Slayer, Miss Kitty Fantastico, her own name, or Buffy's name?
The first Slayer? I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
that one. But that is it. If it's the dream episode I think of when they all like it's the one after they defeat the big bad basically and they all fall asleep.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Sorry. Let's just go with that.
Yes,
Let's
of
go with that.
course.
Right, sorry. I'm talking way too much. Let's
No,
go.
I mean, you
no,
are
no.
making me want to watch Buffy.
Yeah,
you are
you
making me want to
should.
watch it.
So it
You
sounds
should.
like it's a
It's all
roller
on Amazon
coaster.
Prime.
Is it? Okay,
Yeah.
I might have to watch it then.
Like sex, violence,
I
hyena,
know.
hyena ghosts.
Flavored analogy.
Yeah, what more could
Mhm.
you want?
Love it.
Cyborgs. It's great. Huh? In Dawn's first appearance, where is Buffy going that Joyce suggests she takes Dawn with? The mall, the bronze, the movies, or on patrol?
The movies?
The
I
movies.
think. Because they both just turn around and go, Mom!
Mom. So Dawn's Buffy's sister?
Yes. And it's one of the best, like, you know how, like, sitcoms, they introduce new characters and it's always kind of awkward?
Yeah.
This is an example of that being really well done.
Okay.
Oh, being really well done. Not
Yeah,
being really
really
I
awesome.
was going to say really awkward.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
No, it's done incredibly well. Yeah.
Which body part is Riley letting a vampire feed from when Buffy discovers him? Saucy.
Wrist?
Left arm, right arm, left leg,
for
or
fuck's
neck?
It's a wrist. I don't know.
A
Is right
wrist.
wrist?
Right, okay, right arm. Who sent Joyce flowers on the day she died? Ben, Tim, Scott, or Brian?
Oh, good question.
It's so sad. It's so sad.
It
It was
sounds
the guy that she. No, it's a guy she went on a date with like the night before, or even like just the day of, and
Yeah.
then she just like dies like that. I can't watch that episode. The body is one of the saddest things I've ever seen. I'm gonna say Tim. It's not
Okay.
important. You never see him. It isn't.
So
it's
sad.
not important.
You never
it's
see
really
him.
sad.
So sad, but you never see him. Which phrase is not on Buffy's tombstone? Wait, what? Does she die? Spoilers?
Yeah, but
Jesus.
it's fine. She comes back to life.
Oh,
it's fine.
okay. Double spoilers.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Double spoilers.
Okay. Buffy's tombstone. She saved the world a lot. Beloved sister, devoted friend, or Buffy Summers?
I know it says she saved the world a lot.
Hmm.
I don't know any of the other ones. What was it again?
On
friend?
her tombstone, it was
Yeah.
devoted friend, beloved sister, or Buffy Summers, or the
Devoted
saved the
friend,
world.
beloved. Well, it obviously says Buffy Summers.
Hmm.
Devoted
Oh,
friend,
it's not.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say-
To
Sister? Because it would say friend, because that's basically what the whole series is about.
Buffy Summers'
Yeah, so-
devoted friend
yeah.
saved the world a lot. So I'm going to get rid of. So, okay.
Okay.
How many ventriloquist dummies dance with Dawn?
Oh, there's ventriloquist dummies?
Yeah, they're
they are
gross.
creepy.
They're giant as well, like
Oh.
they're full size.
No.
I
3,
don't
2,
know.
1, 5.
So 5. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Sarah says this whole quiz is a spoiler.
It is a bit. I don't need to watch it now. I know everything about it.
Well, on the plus side, we've only got about 4 more questions left.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
So-
realize it was this long.
In what year did the demon who ruined Anya's wedding get cursed by her? 1922, 1864, 1914, or 1544? That was the year I was born.
The first one?
1922.
I know Anya is a super old demon, but I don't know the answer to this.
Which god does Willow demand bring Tara back to life? Anubis,
Oh.
Osiris, Hades, or Hecuba? Or Hecuba?
Well, Well, all the other gods are male, I think, so I'm going to go with Hecuba.
Okie dokie. Which big bad does the first not appear as to taunt Spike in the school's basement?
Okay.
Adam, Glory, Warren, Buffy.
Wait, which big bad?
It says, which big bad does the first not appear as to taunt Spike in the school's basement?
Well, Buffy's not a big bad, so...
Warren, Glory, or Adam?
Warren, Glory, or Adam? Did you say Buffy was there as well?
No. Buffy was a choice. The 4 choices are Adam, Glory, Warren, or Buffy. And it has to be a big... So the first doesn't... So the first taunts Spike by not appearing as which big bad?
Right. The first time... Okay.
So I don't...
I'm going to say Buffy.
Okay. What is the last word spoken in the series?
Jeez.
Is it chosen, Buffy, now, or over?
No?
Okay, here we go. The hardest Buffy the Vampire Slayer quiz you'll ever take. Aoife, you got 17 out of 33 right.
What?
79%. Yes, you're a real Buffy fan, it says.
Okay, that's fine.
So
59% is quite good.
yeah.
Yeah, but
pretty
17
decent.
out of 35 sounds rubbish.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like you'd be very happy with that at school. But
No.
I mean,
No. I mean that's
percentage-wise, it's fine.
a C plus.
Okay,
It's a
fine.
pass.
Someone else's turn. I'm sorry. I've just been geeking out about Buffy for like half an hour.
Yeah, well, no, it was good work. Well, did you bring any quizzes along, Alice, or because I've got more?
Please give us more. I didn't bring any quizzes along. No, I am
No,
sorry.
that's fine.
I'll do a super chat from Vincent Whitaker really quick. Says, loving the Tavern Time fun. Thank you to Eva for putting me on to the new graphic novels and comics because they're amazing. Yes, they are amazing. I don't know why people are sleeping on them. There are new Buffy comics set in present day and they're so good. Yeah.
All right.
So good.
Well, I've done a quick Google, Alice.
And, Arcade also has done a super chat saying, the internet told me this is where I can find an Alice.
I suppose so.
today.
Yes, I suppose so.
No,
Here
the
I
other side.
am.
You just pointed at me.
Let's go.
Yes, I've quickly Googled. Alice, would you like to find out what kind of sim you are
Oh, hell yeah.
by
Let's go
taking
for
the
it.
Sims 4 personality diagnostic? There's a kitty!
There's a kitty. There's
This-
always a kitty.
This is the Hound Pit's Pub resident kitty who chases away all the plague rats and makes sure it's safe
Aw,
for us all to
look at
drink
those
it.
chin
Oh, he bloody loves it. Oh,
Love
It's
it.
having such a good time. It's so
Oh.
cute.
Oh,
He's a big smudge. He's a big smudge.
Oh, he is massive.
Yeah. He's just so big.
Oh,
Chunky boy.
He's
All
a
right.
so
chunk,
cute.
big chunk.
So big.
All
So
right,
cute.
Alice, here we
Right,
go.
okay.
Yes.
Let's find out what kind
Right.
of sim you are. Your dream
dear.
job requires one of these things. Is it your own private helipad, a little chemistry, meeting a lot of interesting new people, or masterful bulldozer skills?
What? Okay, put my mind into this mind of a sim.
Okay.
Right.
No, don't put your mind. No, this quiz is gonna.
About me.
Yeah, it's about
But I
you,
don't-
and then we'll find out what kind of sim you are, personality-wise. You see.
Okay,
So
I
if you-
see. Right. Okay.
What would your dream? Which one of them? Which one would sound? like your
helipad,
dream?
a helipad,
Yeah, that's
a
good
helipad.
choice. Okay. Which of these items would you rather wear? A suit, a studded collar, your heart on your sleeve, or a hard hat?
Okay. My heart on my sleeve. I
Okay.
guess it's a bit deep in it, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, there we go.
Whatever.
That's fine. I got suspended for work from a week for turning up with just my heart on my sleeve. They were like, "Yeah, put some bloody clothes on." What is your ideal place to? Oh my god, to woohoo!
Oh.
My parents aren't watching this.
In a mansion I built with my own 2 hands, in my
Okay.
bed, anywhere public, or in a rocket ship at 300,000 feet.
I mean, that's aspirational.
Yeah.
That is aspirational. Maybe the rocket ship, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Million Mile High Club. What is the greatest thing you can do with your life? Is it build a better world, make woohoo with everyone, set stuff on fire, or disregard Sims, acquire simoleons?
Disregard Sims, acquire simoleons.
I
Love
don't.
it.
What is that? What does that mean? I don't know
Like,
what that means.
just get money.
Yeah,
Get
money.
Okay.
Money.
Money. Which of
Motherload.
these emoticons describe you the best? Smiling, angry face, blowing a kiss, or sleepy eyebrows?
Sleepy eyebrows.
Oh, my
Especially this
eyebrows are
week.
so sleepy.
Very sleepy. My
How do you
eyebrows
have
keep falling off my
eyebrows?
face.
I'm not
Sleepy.
sure, yeah.
I don't know. I can't really do it actually. But I've been very sleepy this week. Very sleepy.
Sames.
Working hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. What are these Sims thinking about right now? And there's a picture of two male Sims. One is doing he's like leaning in, doing like a whisper, and he's got an icon with two fist bumps next to his head. And the other Sim is like listening with like kind of scratching his chin, and he's got a question mark bubble coming out of his head. And they are the answers are: everything stinks, we are awesome, all we really need is some lovin', or huh?
I'm gonna go with the loving one.
Lovin'.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Loving's good.
Lovin'.
What are you eating? Are you eating your? Is that your
Reading
the
the
orange.
garnish.
Yay, soft food.
the garnish? Oh, I thought you'd like finally broken into your orange, but you threw that back, didn't you?
No, I did. I threw it at him.
Oh, I had a bit of hobnob a minute ago. No one noticed because it's kind of soft. What kind of beverage are you, Alice? Are you a milkshake? Are you a seething cauldron of rage?
Wow.
Are you a sweet smoothie? Or are you water, I guess, whatever?
I'm a milkshake. I love milkshakes.
What kind of milkshake?
Just like Oreo chocolate ones.
Oh, that's
I like a big monster milkshake, especially if there's like a donut on top.
Yeah, oh,
They're the best kind.
Like a monster shake.
Yeah, monster shakes are my favorite.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
My
I love
milkshake
them.
brings all the Sims to the yard.
Good.
Okay, there's a picture of a...
Alice knows how to deal with Ian immediately.
Sorry,
so-
yeah, just...
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moving on. Just brush it under the carpet. It's the best way. Okay, there's a picture of a man. He stood next to a plant pot. The plant is gigantic and it has the head of a cow on it.
That's a cow plant. Yes.
Okay, of course. I should have known.
Yes.
And it says the man is giving the woman a cow plant because 1, he loves her. 2, he had it laying around the house. 3, because it's a weirder type of flower. 4, everyone knows that milk tastes better right from the cow plant.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Can you go through them again, please?
Yes, he loves her. He had it
Yeah.
lying around the house because it's a weirder type of flower, or because milk tastes better straight from the cow plant.
He had it lying around the house. I
Okay.
think it's not really something you give to someone you like
No.
because they eat Sims.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, they eat Sims.
yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Ooh,
They can
dangerous.
do. Yeah.
Okay, which
quite
of
bad.
these objects would you want to receive as a gift? A violin, tickets to the opera, a sandwich, or a key to a hotel room?
Oh,
Sandwich.
I used to play violin actually.
Oh,
I used
did
to
you?
have a blue violin. Yeah.
Oh.
I saw Castaway mentioning my Fiddle Fiesta story earlier. I used to do Fiddle Fiestas with the schools in my
Oh.
county, but
I did a
yeah,
lot of
they were
fiddle
really
fiestas
sweet.
when I was a teenager.
No.
Yeah.
It was very wholesome and very sweet, and
Very wholesome, Ian. Don't ruin it.
I had a blue violin. It was electric blue.
That's so
Okay.
cool.
But it's only 3/4 size now, so it's too small for me. But we one of our violin teachers like told another one of our friends that she would never go anywhere because she was useless. So we all just quit our violin lessons all at the same time, just to
Yes.
show what's what.
Nice.
But
Fight the power.
I never picked it up again. So
Oh.
yeah, I made it all the way to second violin at the Fiddle Fiesta, and then I've forgotten how to play now. But yeah, I'd probably
Yeah.
like to get a violin,
Violin.
so I could start to learn again. Yeah.
Okay.
That teacher, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Really
poor
I love
teacher.
that teacher. Yeah.
We were in like year 6 as well, so like,
I'm
bit
going.
savage.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm getting so told off in the comments right now.
Why? What have you done?
My last inverted commas joke.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Lots of
Good
Ian.
Ian.
Okay, so violin. Okay, here we go. Final question. Which of these most tickles your fancy? Universal critical acclaim, sexy tickling, VIP section, or staycation?
Oh. I mean, we don't have much choice other than a staycation.
Yeah,
right
I was
now,
going to say, normally that would sound quite good, but now it's all I've been doing.
Yeah.
I think maybe the VIP thing, whatever that one was.
VIP section.
Yeah. Basically, that's it. That's all I want now.
Now
At
it
least I can hang out
says
with people.
success. You've completed the quiz. Well done.
Oh, yay.
Hooray!
You are a playful creative. You've got a creative mind and you love messaging with and challenging people. People don't always get the weird connections you're making, but hey, that's life. Your job is to shake things up and make the world a weirder place for us all.
Ah.
Okay, I wouldn't say that's too far off.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sounds about
Some
right.
of these quizzes are actually, like, mostly with Ian, weirdly, they tend to be quite accurate.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Except for that one that said I'd bone Donkey Kong. I'm not sure about that.
Well, I mean, I don't know, Ian. We don't have
Uh,
anything to prove otherwise, so...
I mean, you
That's
know,
true.
if I was
That's
stuck on a
very
desert
true.
island, it was just me and Donkey Kong, you know.
If Donkey Kong said he was interested and, you know, like...
I don't know. If I wasn't married and you know, in a different time, different life.
Different time.
Yeah, you know.
That's so
Never
funny.
say never.
Never say never. Well, right. Well, I have another quiz, but maybe I don't know if there's anything you want to do to break up the quizzes. I do have another quiz for
Okay,
later.
well, I don't know if what like in terms of breaking it up, but like what are everyone's plans for the weekend?
Oh,
Ooh.
well, if it's sunny again, I think I'm just going to spend my weekend in my garden in a hammock with some books and a barbecue, I think.
Sounds
That sounds
lovely.
nice.
That sounds really nice. A
Yeah.
hammock. A
Yeah,
hammock.
I
I really should get a hammock.
Oh,
Ian's
it's
a bit
great.
fancy.
So I went travelling many years ago, and I was in Koh Samui in Thailand, and I bought a hammock there, and me and my mate who I was travelling with, we just sit in hammocks on the beach, and I bought this hammock, so I brought it all the way back with me, and I had it in storage for ages, and it was only since I moved to this house 4 years ago that I had there's a place that I can hang this
To
hammock.
put it, yeah.
Yeah, so now it's like whenever there's a chance, I get my hammock out now.
That's really
Nice.
cool. I'd like a hammock. We don't have any big trees in our garden, no. But saying that, we did actually buy 2 trees, but they're for the front garden.
What kind of tree?
We bought a Japanese like maple tree, like a Acer kind of tree. So it will be like nice and thin, but nice and red and stuff at the
Nice.
front
Oh,
garden.
those are the ones with the red leaves.
Yeah, it should be really pretty. But I did buy one a few like at the start of the lockdown, but it apparently didn't grow, and it's just like a twig in some mud. So I bought like a more full one
Okay.
to see if that worked, and that looks a lot better. And also a like twisted, I think it's called like a twisted bay tree. So like the what's it called? The trunk of it. It's really,
Yeah.
really thin trunk, but the trunk of it's like twisted.
Oh,
and
awesome.
Oh, it's
stringy.
kind of gnarly. Oh.
Yeah, and it looks really pretty at the front of the house. So
Oh, sweet.
yeah, we've got some of them to plant out properly at the weekend. So that'll be
Nice.
nice.
Well,
I
my
like to spend
hammock's
time in the
just,
garden.
it's not held up by trees, it's held up by grotty old fence posts, but it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure it still sounds relaxing.
It keeps me
Yeah.
off the ground and it swings
Keeps me off
slowly
the ground.
in the breeze.
That's all you want in
Yeah.
life. That's all you want.
It's the bare minimum you want from a hammock, at least.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
What are you up to this weekend, Alice?
Just gardening and probably gonna have to look at Animal Crossing for a bit because I haven't actually played it all week. And one of my villagers was moving out last time I checked.
Ooh.
So I was very sad about it actually. Buffina, the chicken with lipstick, she's moving out.
My
I
plague
didn't
panda
wanna-
moved out.
I know.
Oh. I'm surprised more haven't moved out of your island, to be fair.
I know,
I'm surprised
right?
you even have villagers on your
I
island.
know,
Like,
I know.
I'm
I
trying to get
wouldn't-
rid of some of mine, but yeah.
I'm trying to get rid of like 2 or 3 of mine, but my friend made me some NFC tags, so I managed to get 2 villagers I really wanted, which are the names of my dogs.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, so I've got Poppy and Cookie. Poppy's a squirrel and Cookie's a dog. And yeah, so I managed to get rid of one of my villagers I hated, called Crackle. He was just like a lazy, boring pig. But And I managed to get rid of another duck. I had 2 ducks at one point, and they were both the most boring ducks I've ever met in my life.
Was
Like,
one
Ducks
of
are
them
boring
killed?
anyway.
This is the
Yeah.
thing. So I still have one left, but I feel bad about her because I think I had her in Wild World, so I feel like a connection to her. But also she's boring. But I'm trying to get 2 of them to leave, and they're just
Okay.
not going. I'm not talking to them. Rory and Charlize, I've just had enough of. They could just leave now.
It's like, go away.
I'm not talking to you ever when I see you, so just please leave. Get the idea. But yeah, no, they're not going. But I might try and do some more landscaping at the weekend. But it's just such a nightmare to landscape in Animal Crossing.
Yeah. What about on Sunday? Have you got
On Sunday, I'll be
Yeah.
streaming. I'll be doing a charity
Ooh.
live stream for 125. I've given up caffeine for 125 hours, which is 5
What?
days.
That's
I
125
couldn't do it
hours
for
too many.
one day.
No.
Oh, I had my last coffee at like 12 today because it started off at 1, and I was
Yeah.
like savoring every moment of it, and it was I'm gonna miss
Amazing.
it. I don't know how I'm gonna cope.
If you can
That's
quickly,
amazing.
I don't know if you've got it handy, but if you can quickly ping me a link on
Yeah,
chat,
we can
I'll
pop,
put it in
pop
the
it in chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
chat, and I'll put
What's
it in
the
the
charity
description
that
as well.
you're doing this for?
It's called 125, and they raise money for vulnerable women on the streets of Bristol. So
Amazing.
yeah, on Sunday I'll be doing a live stream for it as well. So I'll be streaming from 10 a.m. in the morning until 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and I'm going to play The Sims. But every £5 you donate, you get to choose what I do in The Sims.
Awesome.
So like, if I'm making a sim, you get to choose like what pack I make them with. So if someone like picks one pack and then like 2 minutes later someone else picks another one, it'll be very chaotic and it'll probably make the worst thing ever. Same with building
Love
a house
it.
or like
Amazing.
in live mode and stuff. So yeah, you can basically play The Sims for me, but I'll be doing all the actions basically.
That
So yeah, it
sounds
should be
like
quite fun.
That's a really
Yeah.
cool way to do it. Yeah.
Fun and
Thank you.
contributing to a really worthwhile charity as well.
Yeah, hopefully we do
Sounds
alright.
awesome.
Hopefully we do
Yeah.
alright. Thank
I'll
you.
pop the link
you.
in the chat when it
Yeah.
comes in, and then
Yeah,
you lot
that's
can bookmark it and make sure you pop. What time Sunday?
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
until 4 p.m.
Ooh,
So-
long one.
Yeah, so there I've just posted my Twitch into the chat in Discord. And then,
Perfect.
I spelled it wrong. No, I didn't. Did I? No, I didn't. And then the Just Giving pages above it as well.
Right,
Amazing.
Chat thingy. So yeah. Thanks for helping me signal boost that, because yeah, I really like. I've done one charity stream already, and that was really fun to do. But that was cats protection, so I ended up drawing.
Which
like,
is a
cat space.
very, very
is.
worthwhile charity, right,
It
Kitty?
is.
Yep.
Yeah. We've got a couple of our cats from cats protection, so it's really nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's good.
just
I also-
giving fundraising.
Yeah.
How many
Set
cats do you
us
have, Alice?
My mum lives with us, so we've got my mum's cat called Panda,
Oh.
and we've got my cat called Waffle. And then we have Poppy and Cookie, the dogs as well. But they're all rescue, so they're all they're just such an eclectic mix of weirdos, but they're all really cute. They're all really cute.
Kitty
Oh,
was a bit of an accident on our end, but like he can't live with really any other pets. He's not really a
Okay.
sharer, so as long as we have him, I don't think we can have any others. But I think
That's fair.
well, we didn't plan to have him at all because he was just like, I live here now. We're like,
Yeah,
okay,
my dad
I
had a
guess
cat
you
like
do.
that. My dad had a cat like that as well. He was just like hanging around our house for ages, and we ended up feeding him, and then he just decided to stay.
That's exactly
it's,
what happened.
It's really
here,
cute
yeah.
though, and I was also a massive white cat like yours.
Really?
He had some ginger bits on him, but yeah, he was massive, like absolutely huge. I think it must be because they're off doing their own thing.
He's a
without-
stray, and like I
Yeah.
mean, we had him fixed, but he was already
Yeah.
an old boy by the time we did. But like, yeah, he's got a big, massive head on him. But like,
I think
it always
yeah.
he's just so handsome. I was always kind of a bit
He's so
amazed
cute.
that he was a stray because he's just
Yeah.
so gorgeous. But
He is
yeah.
really gorgeous. Yeah, I think ours was a couple of years before we got him fixed as well. And I think the longer you leave it, the bigger they
It
get.
makes a
I think.
difference, yeah. With
Yeah.
male cats, I think they just get a big head on them, and like, yeah, they're
Yeah.
just like, brr, they just wander around the neighborhood, being like, I own the place.
Yeah, because Waffle, our cat here, he's so skinny. He's basically like pipe cleaners. Like he's got the weirdest fur. Like the vet thinks that he was crossed with like a really expensive cat, but
Mhm.
he was the farm cat's babies, and the farmer was like, if people don't come and get them, we're gonna just get rid of them.
God.
So we went and got one, and all of his like siblings ended up being really fluffy, and he's like got the shortest fur. It's all wavy. It feels like kitten fur still. He's got really wonky whiskers, and they like curl and stuff. He's odd looking, but he's cute. He's really cute.
We have a couple of super chats that I'm
Okay.
going to read out, if that's okay. So we had one from Holly Mai who says, "Hey guys, finally finished P5, so Persona 5,
Hey.
new fave game ever. You've done so well to finish that in like this amount of time. Like it is such a big game. I'm
Yeah,
not
it
even,
looks
like,
massive.
I've spent like, I think me and Seb played it together, and I think we're about 100 and something hours in, but we still
What?
haven't finished it. Well, we've kind of like, because I'm so weird about missing stuff, that we had to play it with the walkthrough. So one of us would be actually controlling, and the other would be looking at the walkthrough. And we love it so much, but we kind of tailed it. Like it's the kind of game that you really need to pay attention to, and we haven't. I think like we just need a bit of time off to sort of do it together. But Persona 5 is so good. So I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Holly. And then if my chat will work, because it's, oh no, I can't go back any further.
Oh no!
Ian, I don't know if you can, but there were a couple of super chats that we missed. I'm so sorry,
Okay.
everyone. But
I'll,
if you're able to pop it out.
I'll have a search for them. It's annoying.
But Kevin says
in the
my
old-
dog has kitten fur. So cute.
Oh, that's cute.
So fluffy.
Fluff.
So
Oh.
fluffy. What are you doing this
and
weekend, Aoife?
Well, I think we'll be doing much the same. That so our garden is in a bit of a state at the moment. We were trying to do it up, but then there's like kind of building works going on at the. I was literally just looking out at the end of it. There's building works going on at the bottom, so like they've knocked our wall down. So there's only so much we can do until they build that wall back up. But I think we'll probably have a barbecue because
That'd be
Seb
nice.
loves a barbecue, and just chill because it's been tiring. Like, I mean, it's been great, but it's a strangely tiring time at the moment, I
It's
guess.
weird,
Yeah.
isn't it?
We're
I agree.
It's
things and-
weird how not doing anything is tiring, but I guess that's.
Yeah.
I guess it's why, like, I don't know about you guys, but I've been trying in the evenings to do things that don't involve a screen a little bit. So
Mhm.
playing games and obviously doing like Animal Crossing on Switch and whatever, but also trying to, bake or doing something a bit more tactile. Like I really
Yeah.
I keep looking at I keep going online and looking at either jigsaw puzzles or Lego sets because I really want to get like something to do, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
then I'm like, but that's just going to create a mess and we don't have anything to put it on. I don't know. Something like that, I think. And then work out a little bit because it's kind of hard to do that at the moment. It feels like it takes like 5 times the effort to do a workout right now. Like obviously I love it, but it's just a bit harder at the moment because you don't have access to all of the resources that you usually have.
Yeah, I've started doing
You
yoga.
you like working out as well, Alice, right?
Yeah. I like the idea of working out, but I'm really bad at self-motivation. So like it doesn't really work for me.
It's
so
hard right now.
yeah.
It's really hard.
It is really hard. So I've started doing yoga, but I've been following like YouTube videos and stuff. But normally I do like pole fitness and stuff on a Tuesday evening. So that's completely I can't not do anything then. If I'm doing it myself, I'll just be like, I've done enough. But if I'm at like a class and someone's telling me what to do, I have to do it.
I think that
So-
makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah,
To like
for
so
sure.
not to be like left to your own devices and having to come up with a program, but just sitting down, someone telling you what to do. I think it makes it removes a lot of that sort of unsureness, I guess, about it.
Yeah, like I had personal training sessions like every month or so, like last year? Yeah, last year. This year's gone so quickly.
I
But
know.
nothing's happened. Anyway, I had like a personal trainer for a few months last year, and it was really good. I really liked my personal training sessions. But then when I would go and do the program that he'd set me at my own gym, I knew I wasn't putting in anywhere near as much effort. And it was just like, I don't think I should be doing. I don't think gyms are for me. So I think I just need to like find, like, I think yoga's good because I can follow something, and pole is good because I can follow something. But self-motivated yoga, nah. Self-motivated gym is not for me. Like,
That's fair. It's different for everybody, and I think you just need to find what works for you.
yeah.
Like, I don't. For me, going to the gym is like almost it's my me time, so I don't really want to talk to other people. But I do get that having a program in mind makes things a lot easier. So it's just been sort of it's only taken time just to build up my own personal program in my head of like
that makes sense.
Tuesdays I do arms, on Wednesdays I do core, on Thursdays I do full body. Like I think it's just finding something that makes yourself motivated and like work for you, because everybody is different. So
Yeah, for sure. Like my partner, he's built like a gym in our like back shed thing. Like he's got like a whole thing set up, and like I could just go there and I could do it, but I don't know. There's just something about I don't know. I just don't think I'm made for that kind of that kind of working out. Like he's proper dedicated. He does it daily. Like he's got like everything worked out, and I'm just not like that. But yeah, I also tried to learn Italian in my downtime as well. So I think I've set myself up too much. Like yeah, sometimes I think maybe I've taken on too much because there was the year I started streaming on Twitch. I'd also for the 3 months before that, my New Year's resolutions were to go to the gym more, to learn Italian more regularly, and to read more. Which are 3 things that I thought I could do.
Those are
easily.
great goals,
yeah.
but
and then I started streaming.
which also takes a lot of time.
Yeah, 3 days a week. So it's like, on top of having a day job, it's very difficult to fit everything in. So...
And I think it's important to remember, like, so I think if you look on social media and on like, you know, if you're looking at what everyone else is doing right now, it's easy to sort of get into the mindset that, oh, but all we have is time right now, like, you know, and this is the time to write my novel, to get in shape, to do to get this new skill. And it's okay if that's not the case. Like, it's really all right, because like, yeah, we have time. Yeah, we're all indoors and we're all going through the same thing, but also we're dealing with, here's that word again, an unprecedented you know, global thing that none of us could have been prepared for. And it's okay to feel overwhelmed by that. It's okay to sit on your sofa just watching Netflix, like whatever works for you. It is totally fine. Like you don't have to come out of this like, and you know, this glowing god or goddess or whatever you want to call it of you know, new domestic skills. Like it's all right to not definitely do that, like totally.
I'm gonna come out of this looking like a giant hobnob. I've been doing a bit of cycling because, you know, I've got to keep my my jaw.
Seb started doing that this week as well.
You know, I got to keep these calves looking beautiful for when I'm wearing my jorts. You know, that's why I wear shorts so much. It's because my legs are so unbelievably toned, and I just need to keep.
You have very toned calves. Everyone has said so.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing just playing games a lot, really. To be honest, I haven't eaten a lot of biscuits.
Well, games are great, and you know, like if all you do right now is work through your pile of shame, you know, that's time well spent as far as I'm concerned.
Definitely.
Well, talking about pile of shames, I have a pile of shame here of super chats and messages we've missed, so I'm going to run through them very quickly. Full Metal Matter, we've done that one. Wind of Horus is a new member, so high five Wind of Horus 666, high five to you. Jeremy Rock says, made a Break Quest Club hat for my Animal Crossing character in hopes you have more adventures soon. That's awesome.
That's so cute.
Oh, I want to see it. Tweet us a picture or something.
Cool.
Yeah, please.
That's so cool.
Gas Shop says, I can't decide if the guy in the background fancies you or if he wants to offer you out into the car park for a Barney. Either way, buy him a drink for fuck's sake.
He has been standing there a very long time. He's working up the courage to do something.
I can't remember his name, but I'm pretty sure he's a baddie. A bit of a traitory baddie.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Craig McKenzie says, a couple of £2 for a fellow Buffy obsessive.
Aww.
Cat Weller just did a wordless super chat. We did that one from Lloyd, did that one from that Manny Snacks. Richie Seward says, nerd! I do apologise, the urge was too great. Archaic Tusk says, the internet told me this is where I can find an Alice. I think we might have read that one.
Yeah, we did.
Loving the Tavern Time fun. Thank you to Aoife for putting me onto the new graphic
novel.
I
think we're all caught up now, I think, maybe, because, that was all about, we were nerding out over Buffy comics.
Right. Oh, yes. Okay. Have we done the one in is the conclusion to a Which Simu quiz not always the one who got drowned in the ladderless pool?
Oh yeah, that was about the sim quiz. Yeah. Everyone did that to the Sims, right? At one point, like we were all terrible people and drowned our Sims in the swimming pool.
Yeah. The new Sims 4 though, they climb straight out again. You got to put a wall around the pool. You got to put a wall around it, to keep them in.
Wait, how do you know this?
Yeah, they can climb out without a ladder now.
But how do you know that by building a wall around they stay in?
Because they can't go through walls, can they? They're Sims.
Yeah.
Okay. Not you've not tried it then. That's fine.
I had to do it for a video.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, science.
I did.
For
I had to do it for a video.
For science.
I did. Yeah, it's very hard to kill Sims in The Sims 4 because I've had to do some like when they've got new expansions. The new seasons expansion brought some new deaths, and I tried to get them killed in the new ways, which was freezing to death, burning to death, or getting struck by lightning.
Oh.
And it was so difficult to get all of them. Like it took hours to wait. Even though I was cheating and getting it to like the hottest temperature, the coldest temperature, getting my Sims to stand outside in their underwear, or getting my Sims to stand outside in their hottest clothes if it was really hot. It was just terrible. It was so difficult. I kept getting them struck by lightning on purpose. They were not dying.
You should have just fed them to a cow plant.
Right? I should have just fed them to a cow plant.
Yeah.
I should have. I remember in The Sims 2, I used to put the cow plants in my front garden for my Sims, so that was fun. That was fun to watch. That was old Alice though. I didn't do that now.
No. Oh sure, yeah, no, yeah, fair. Guys, we've got a new member, Phil Clam. High five.
High five.
Welcome. Enjoy our new custom emojis and some members only videos, which of which the most recent is quite fun actually. We're gonna do more like it, hopefully. Are we gonna do a cocktail challenge, Ian? Is that what
that was one that was suggested, a cocktail challenge. I mean, I'm up for it. I'm up for anything that involves booze. To be fair.
Mr. Tom for the win says, ask Alice about her murder basement.
No,
No, don't ask me about the murder basement. No.
For some reason, people think that I build murder basements in The Sims. I think I've done it once. And only because I was asked to. They were like, "Can you fit a murder basement in here?" And I was like, "No." They're like, "Can you fit a murder attic in here?" I was like, "No." So I caved eventually, and I gave them a murder basement.
Alice, I'm not convinced. I feel like this is the lady doth protest.
You have the air of someone who has built multiple murder basements.
I think so.
No, I try really hard to not kill my Sims.
I mean, you're the one that told us how hard it is to kill Sims and that you tried to do it in a pool.
You only know how hard it is to kill Sims when you've tried really hard to kill Sims.
Yeah, okay. I think you've got me there.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
Mr. Tom for the win says, I only have one murder basement, Your Honor. Yep, that'll fly.
Yeah, that would work.
And Brandon Purchase says, Eurogamer and Ian's Platform 32 has kept me sane while working from home in my illustration job. Thanks so much, guys. I feel like I'm back in the studio with your voices as background noise. Oh, that's so nice, Brandon. Thank you.
Fair play.
And Not All Heroes Wear Capes has done a super chat saying, chilling with a drink, Animal Crossing, and happy hour tavern time. Great night. Feeling 5 by 5. I get that reference. High five.
What's it from? I don't get that reference.
From Buffy.
Oh, God damn it.
It's Faith's catchphrase. She says 5 by 5.
Oh, why is what? Why is it 5 by 5? What does that even mean?
That means like it's a-okay. You're fine. Yeah,
Okay.
5 by 5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't get it. I don't get it.
Well, fine. Is it time for another quiz?
Yes,
Moving
it's
on.
time for a quiz. Are you two a little bit? Are you a little bit boozed at all?
A little bit boozed.
Okay,
I can be boozed. Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine.
I actually have because like I'm sort of keeping alcohol to the weekends only. So this is a nice little treat.
Yes, me too. Me too. All right. Well, so I googled rude quiz.
Oh dear.
And I found this quiz. It seems quite funny. It's called "Do you actually know the answers to these rude and hilarious questions from The Chase?" Now, The Chase
Ian,
is a
you better
quiz
not
show.
be demonetizing us again.
No. This is The Chase is a TV show that's on. It's on ITV or something. So they're kind of like they're innocent questions. No, so they're innocent questions that sound rude, basically. So, for instance. Now you can both play along, and we'll just.
Okay.
So for number 1, question 1, the giant cock that was placed as the 4th plinth in Trafalgar Square in 2013 is what colour? Red,
I think it was blue,
white,
wasn't it?
or blue? That is a question.
It was
What
blue.
colour is the giant cock? You think it's blue?
Ian, stop saying
What?
that.
It's a plinth. It's a plinth. I'm going to mark it down blue. Okay.
Oh dear.
You play along at home as well if you want. Question number 2. In what sport does Fanny Schmelar compete for Germany? What? It's a name! Is it swimming, show jumping, or skiing?
Wasn't that a question in some show?
Yeah, these are all questions from The Chase on ITV's The Chase.
I think that went viral, didn't
Yeah.
it? Where they were all kissing themselves laughing at Fanny Schmalar.
Each picture is just the presenter, what's his name, Bradley Walsh, just going like laughing.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
So,
You do this one, Alice. I have no idea.
Does Fanny Schmalar compete for swimming, show jumping, or skiing?
I can't believe that's a real name.
I'm gonna go with show jumping.
Show jumping. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 3. What name is given to the sound hole of a violin? Is it the Z hole, the F hole, or the A hole?
Oh dear.
Yeah, we're family here.
This is about instruments, Aoife. You should
Oh,
know
I
this.
see.
Are you
Alice,
fr-
do you know this?
Yeah.
You should know this.
I
You play instruments?
I played an instrument many moons ago. I think it's the F hole. I think it's the F hole.
Okay, you sure it's not the A hole before I go into
I mean, I don't think it's the A hole. If it is the A hole, I apologise.
Okay.
I don't
I think
it's
you
the
remember
A-hole.
that.
Yeah.
I think you
I think I'd remember that. I think
Okay.
I'd remember.
I'm gonna check off the F hole. Okay. What is cartoon character Andy Cap known as in Germany? Is it Dink Tingler? Is it Helmut Schmacker? Or is it Willy Whacker?
Oh my god!
These are
Dink Tingler, Helmut Schmacker, or Willy Whacker?
Just quickly, Joseph James has done a super chat saying, Ian, so I found a rude quiz. Everybody, this doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Oh, I have no idea. Which do you think,
no
Alice?
idea. What was the second one again?
Helmut Schmacker.
What was the first one?
Good question.
Dink Tingler.
Dink Tingler. Like, that sounds...
I think
plausible.
it might be B, but I don't
B?
know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Willy Whacker is just too much out there.
Willy Whacker is
Like,
too
I
out
don't-
there.
Let's say B.
Okay, B. Helmut
Willy?
Schmacker.
Yeah.
If it's any Willy Whacker is spelled WILLIWAKKER.
Doesn't help at all.
Okay.
No.
Helmut Schmacker it is. This one's easy, okay? In the 1990s, Chef from South Park had a #1 hit with which song? Big Spicy Sausage, Fresh Juicy Melons, or Chocolate Salty Balls?
Oh, I know this one. It was Chocolate Salty Balls.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
According to the saying, what must you not let under the tent? Is it a camel's hump, a camel's nose, or a camel's toe?
Saying is this? Never let a
don't
camel's
know.
toe
Under
the
your
tent.
tent! I don't know. That's one of the... It's camel's hump, camel's nose, or camel's toe. What must you not let...
I mean,
Under
camel
the
toe
tent.
is the only thing I'm...
I don't think it's one of those, Aoife.
Well, what? Under a tent? A camel toe isn't going to show up under it. Oh, okay. Camel hump under it? I don't
I
know.
imagine it. Camel just brings me back to being.
Oh
bullied at
no,
school.
Ian, we're actually all of us were busted. James Grant has done a super chat saying,
No.
Ian, remember, HR is always watching.
Oh
I
no.
just spat my rum and coke out.
Everyone, so James Grant is our HR guy, and
Oh, dear.
he is. We're all fired.
Well,
Right.
He's
it's-
shutting it down.
Oh, shit.
It's all done. Sir James Grant works tirelessly
I guess
to
it-
try and rein us all in.
Hold on, I'm
and-
going to have to pause the quiz to fill in my link to redo my LinkedIn profile quickly. Looking for work.
We love you, James, and we're not just saying that because we hope
Yeah,
you
I
won't
love you,
fire us.
James.
Oh, Kieran Marshall says, was going to say something nice about how this is a lovely distraction from intense college work, but I'm just going to say, Ian! For fuck's sake."
Yeah. For fuck's sake.
And Josh Perini says, my cat Maxwell and I have just been chilling, watching the stream when this quiz started up. He gave me one look and left the room. I think he's slightly judging me. Hashtag no shame. Love you guys. That's fair.
Kitty's just lying over there. He's just like, he likes to be close by, but he likes to be far enough away that he's like, I'm not a part of this.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah, he's seeing what's happening, but he's got deniability there.
Yeah, everyone, if you would press F for HR, specifically for James Grant, I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yeah.
I keep him busy.
Yeah.
Okay, so camel's hump, camel's nose, camel's toe. What should
Alex,
be allowed
with you.
under the tent?
I've got no. It's got to be. I don't think it would be toe. I don't think it would be toe.
Think
No.
about the whole analogy.
Yeah.
Something under a tent. A toe isn't going to show up, but a camel's
No.
hump might.
Yeah, a camel's hump might, but also a camel's nose could if they're pressing it up against a tent. You know, like.
What are
I
we
think
going
we should-
for?
Hump. I think we should just go for hump.
Okay,
Hump.
I've done it. Okay.
There was a song called Alice the Camel that used to get sung at me at school.
How does it go?
Alice the Camel. Alice the Camel had 5 humps. Alice the Camel had 5 humps. Alice the Camel had 5 humps. So go, Alice, go. Is how it used to go. And then it used to go all the way down to 0 humps because Alice was a horse. So that's
Twist
how it ended.
ending.
I know. Spoilers.
Shit.
Sorry. Yeah.
My
I
word.
used to get that sung at me a lot at school. It was good
Aw.
times. That was good times. I had a
Yeah.
great time at school. I had a bullying violin teacher. I used to get. This is bringing up loads of repressed memories.
Sorry, so we do that here on Eurogamer. Sorry.
Our Tavern time is all about. Like, we're just, oh, here it comes.
Mhm.
Yeah, here it's all coming out.
Like we talked about, yeah.
Are you ready for question 7?
Well, just before you do that, your backfat says, well, Ian, you lasted longer than last time. Goodbye, family friendly. Anyways, got to go. We'll finish this at a later time. Please try to keep it PG-13. No,
Okay.
Shan.
No,
That failed a long time ago.
That did. It did.
Okay, I need to psych myself up from this one.
Oh no.
Okay, here we
no,
go.
that's not a good sign.
Number 7. Dump,
Mhm.
floater, and wipe are techniques used in what team sport? Badminton, volleyball, or water polo? That's
Ian,
dump,
this is so
dump,
bad.
floater, and wipe. Yes, I got an Ian. That's when I know. That's when I know it's been good.
Oh no.
So, in badminton, would you take a dump? In volleyball, would you hit a floater? Or maybe you'd wipe in water polo? Which,
I mean,
It's
water
gotta be
polo
water
makes
polo,
yeah,
right?
it makes
Yeah.
sense, right?
in
We're
water
gonna
polo,
dump
I'm going to dump,
whatever.
floater, and wipe. Yeah.
There's There's like at
Oh
least
no.
a believable analogy to be made with
Yeah.
a cistern and the water that you're currently in.
Mm.
So.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, so we're going to say water polo.
Mhm.
Spooky Socialist has done a super chat saying, buy yourself a drink, Alice. I don't think you knew what you were getting into when even Ian invited you to the tavern.
No, Ian
Probably-
tried warning me, but it wasn't this bad.
Oh no, to be fair, like Alex Lilly's brought the tone way down
Yeah.
Oh,
like
that's
last
fair.
week.
That's
But
fair.
you know, yeah, we don't help our cause very much.
No.
Right, Ian.
No.
Oh, okay, fuck.
Bringing
Pussy.
it down from this. must be quite-
I don't know how much further we can go, but we can try.
Pussy and crack are varieties of which tree? Pussy and
James, I really hope James Grant is logged off by now because otherwise we're not getting our jobs back.
Pussy and crack are varieties of which tree? Willow, cherry, or redwood?
Willow, isn't it?
Yeah, I do know that there
Yeah.
is Pussy Willow.
Just
I don't
pussy
know about
willow,
crack
but I don't know crack.
Crack willow.
Let's go with that.
I
Okay.
definitely know there's a pussy willow, but not anything else.
Yeah.
Okay, I've put that down.
Oh dear.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
Which of these fruits has hairy drupelets? Is
Oh.
it coconut, gooseberry, or raspberry? Which one of those 3 has hairy drupelets?
I mean, all of those things are hairy.
But
So-
which one has drupelets?
Yeah, say drupelets again!
Oh, I'm just glad that pussy willows don't have drupelets.
Alice, this is yours.
What was
Coconut,
it?
gooseberry, or raspberry?
Raspberry. Gooseberry.
I think Magpie has a point. They're like, did Ian actually write this quiz?
Sounds like it.
I
Yeah,
wish I
right?
did. I wish I did.
Oh dear. They're all like you said. They're all hairy.
Mm.
I don't know what. A
But only
druplet
one
is.
of them has a druplet. Or
What's a-
druplets.
What's a
plural.
druplet?
Well,
So
I'm
while
not
you're
saying-
pondering that question, Eric Lowe has done a question or done a super chat that says, "Hello, lovely people. Wait a minute, Eurogamer actually has HR. After last time on Happy Hour Tavern Time, I'm surprised you still have jobs. And welcome, Alice." Yeah, Eric, we don't like to think about it too much, but
no.
James has to clear up our messes, or he has to at least filter through all of the stuff that we do and declare it safe.
Mhm.
So we
Yeah.
could be worse. We could be worse, right, James?
Hmm.
We could be worse. We're trying our best.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure I am. But
Anyway, that's a very good thing Ian is.
have you decided?
I'm gonna go with gooseberries.
Gooseberry,
Just
okay.
because I don't know honestly what my reasoning is.
No.
Gooseberries
got
seem
no
like they would
idea.
be very triplets.
Yeah.
No.
Let's think of it this way. Coconuts are too big to be druplets.
Mm.
Coconuts are more like hairy droops. And raspberries are like too small, so they're like hairy droopies. Gooseberries are about the right size to be druplets. That's
I
my
see.
reason.
Yeah, you've gone for the size between the
Yeah.
behind the plits.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, right. Yeah, no, interesting way to take that. That's good. Yeah, no, I like the power of deduction with your science behind it.
That's good, yeah.
Good. It's really good.
Deduct those druplets. It's okay, you ready for number 10? I'm not sure I am. Okay, here we go. Which of these is a song from the musical version of Canterbury Tales? Number 1, I have a regal rooster. Number 2, I have a majestic goose. Or number 3, I have a noble cock.
Oh,
Oh my.
dear. Oh my.
My. It's gotta
Um,
be cock, right? The others aren't dirty.
Yeah, that's true. The other ones aren't dirty.
You want to go? I'm not going to finish that sentence. Do you want to choose that answer?
Oh dear.
It's your call, Alice.
Yeah, no, I agree with the noble cock. Yes.
Alrighty.
No.
Oh god.
A cockchafer
Okay.
is a type of what creature? A cockchafer is a type
Chafer?
of what creature?
Okay.
A bird, a baboon, or a beetle?
A bird.
Cockchafer.
Yeah.
You reckon it's a bird?
I don't know. I think it could be a bird. I don't know. That was the
Bird,
first thing that came to
baboon,
my
or
head.
a beetle?
But
Was it a bird, beetle, or what?
A baboon.
I reckon it's a bird.
Sounds like a bird name, doesn't it?
it does sound like
Yeah.
it doesn't sound
Yeah.
like a baboon name.
No.
Oh
Let's go
dear.
with that.
Okay.
Okay.
In Thomas Hardy's novel, Far from the Madding Crowd, who goes to get married at the wrong church? Is it A, Fanny Robin, B, B,
Stop it!
B, Fanny Sparrow, or C, C,
Your audio cut
no
out
it
there.
didn't,
What
I
was
just
it?
can't speak, C, Fanny Thrush.
Oh!
No! No!
No! Why did we have to clarify that? I was happy not knowing about Fanny Thrush.
Oh no!
Who gets married in the wrong church? Fanny Robin, Fanny Sparrow, or Fanny Thrush?
Oh god!
Just as a little, while you think about that, Alice, I'm gonna say Dicebreaker, who I think is Johnny at this juncture, says, "Gotta say, Farley Havelock is absolutely putting them away in the background of the tavern right now. Amazed he's still standing. So that would be that guy that's staring at us and just sinking them.
He is. He's smoking a lot of cigars as well.
Have you made a
Can I
very
ju-
seamless loop?
I'd just like to remind you that all these questions were on daytime TV on ITV. So, you know.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Just in case you're watching.
Just in case you're
that's,
wondering.
That's plausible deniability.
Mhm.
So Ian's getting off scot-free on this.
Yeah, it's my get out of jail free card.
Everyone is absolutely distraught at Fanny, by the way. So Ian's just really upset. Everyone
I just fell off my stool.
Everyone's like, "Ah, no!
Oh my god.
I haven't even
Oh,
looked at the comments. I can't.
It's a mess. It's a
We're
mess.
disgusted, just so you
Oh
know.
my god.
I've,
So, Sparrow, Robin, or Thrush?
Oh my god, please don't let it be
Correct.
Thrush.
which one would you like
I feel like
to choose?
Thrush is more of a like surname,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I don't want it to be that, so I'm gonna like not say it. Even... Okay, I'm gonna go with Robin.
Okay.
Okay.
Fanny Robin.
Fanny Robin.
Okay, Fanny Robin.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Here we go. Cockshot and beaver are terms used in what game? Backgammon, kaplunk, or twister?
Well, it's not Twister.
No.
Just
No, I mean,
name.
there probably are a few cockshots in Twister, but
Oh, stop.
Oh no, Ian!
Oh,
backgammon,
I
kaplunk,
don't
or
know
twister?
anything about backgammon. What was the other one?
Kaplunk.
Kaplunk. It's got to be backgammon, right?
It's
Because
gotta be.
like, who would make up names for moves in Kerplunk?
Yeah,
Just
I-
remove little.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Kapunk's not really a move, surely.
No.
Okay.
Okay, mark that one down. This is the final question you'll be glad to know.
Thank God.
Which of these is a real tit? Is it Adriatic, Caspian, or Baltic?
Well, Baltic is the name of a sea.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be.
They all are, I think, aren't
Well, yeah, but are you saying the Baltic
The tit. they? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baltic tit. It's a
Yeah.
bit of a mouthful.
Which of these
tit.
is a real tit, as in the bird?
Right. So
Adriatic
it was
tit, Caspian
Adriatic
tit, or
tit.
Baltic tit?
And this is which one is the real tit?
Real one, yes.
Which one is the real tit? Would the real tit please stand up?
I'm Titicus. No, I'm Titicus. I
That
am
was my wife.
Titicus.
Well, Adriatic tit has a kind of ring to it, but
Mhm.
I have no idea. What do you think, Alice?
I like Adriatic as well. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice. It's a nice
Does.
Adriatic
Lord
tit.
Voldemort says Alice is never returning.
word.
Please do, Alice. We don't mean to scare you off.
It's okay. It's fine. I'm not scarred just yet. I'm not scarred
Okay.
just
Okay,
yet,
okay,
it's fine.
okay. We've got some ways to go
Right.
before.
Yeah.
Well, the quiz is over.
Okay.
You both got 7 out of 14. So you got
Rubbish!
half right. Do you want to
That is
know what
bad.
the answers were?
Yes.
Okay, so the giant cock that was placed as the fourth plinth in Trafalgar Square in 2013 was indeed a blue cock.
Yay.
In what sport does Fanny Schmiller compete for Germany? You said show jumping. The answer was skiing.
Damn.
What name of the sound is
Fanny.
given to the sound hole? What name is given to the sound hole? It was indeed an F hole. Well done.
Yes.
Good memories.
Thank you very much.
The cartoon character Andy Capp is known as Willy Wacker in Germany.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
unbelievably
That's not
so.
good. That's not good.
Chocolate salty balls was, of course, right. According to the saying, you must not let a camel's nose under a tent. Not a
That
camel's
doesn't make
nose.
any
What does
sense,
that
but
mean?
okay.
I have no idea. Dumper, floater, and wipe are moves, are techniques in volleyball, not
No.
water polo.
As if.
Turns out all these people laying dumpers in volleyball were right all along.
Oh, no.
And Pussy Willow and Pussy Crack are indeed the varieties of tree. You got that right.
Yay!
Yay.
And I'm afraid gooseberries do not have hairy drooplets. It's a raspberry.
Oh, the smallest of the
Mhm.
The droop-
trees.
The
droopies.
smallest of the hairiest drooplets. I Have a Noble Cock was indeed from the musical version of Canterbury Tales. And the cockchafer is a beetle, not a bird. Mhm.
Okay.
You'll be pleased to know that Fanny Robin did indeed get married at the wrong church.
Yeah,
Thank
And
goodness.
that
it
was the
wasn't-
one I cared
yeah.
about. As long as it wasn't Fanny Thrush.
It was
Like,
not
whatever.
Fanny Thrush, thankfully.
So bad.
Cockshot and beaver are used in the game Backgammon, so you got that
Okay,
right. And
nice.
it is the Caspian tit and not the
Oh.
Adriatic tit.
Oh,
So you
dang.
were 50% right,
it's not too
basically.
bad.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
we're basic. That's fine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we're not bad. We're not good. We're just
Yeah.
right there in the middle. That's fine.
Yeah.
There we
Eric
go.
Lewis in the super chat saying,
Hey.
Ian, could you 3 play some approve disapprove? I'm not.
Oh, so
sure.
that's something I did on Platform 32 for a while, which is like every day we take a topic. So, say biscuits. And if it's a good biscuit, you go approve. And if you don't like that biscuit, if you think it's a bad biscuit, you go disapprove.
So is it like toot or boot, basically?
Yeah. So if I was to say hobnob, you'd say
Boot.
Disapprove.
No, you got to say it, disapprove. Disapprove. You don't like hobnobs?
Disapprove. You don't know.
They're boring. They're boring.
What?
They're boring.
Hobnobs
And
are
the
not
calorie
good and
boring.
oaty.
Yeah, hobnobs are 100% approve. How could you? Okay, now you, Aoife, biscuit us. And you've got to say the biscuit and then approve or disapprove.
I don't eat biscuits. Custard cream.
Oh, approve.
They're gross.
Yeah, disapprove.
No, that's better. Disapprove. Disapprove. Okay, Alice, biscuit us.
Yeah, or disapprove.
The Lotus biscuits. You know, the little ones.
What are they?
Apparently.
You get them at hairdressers.
Yeah, you do get them at hairdressers. Yeah.
And they're vegan.
Yes, they are vegan.
Have they got chocolate on them?
No.
Disapprove.
What?
I've never heard of them, and if they don't have chocolate, that's a big
You
deal.
will have eaten them.
Yeah,
you will have eaten them.
They come on coffees a lot.
Let me
Yeah.
Google it. Lotus.
You'll definitely
Biscoff.
know them when you
Oh, the Biscoffs.
spread for them
Oh,
as well.
Yeah, there's a spread for them as well.
Oh,
It's so
that.
good.
Okay, no, I change it back. I take the disapprove back, and I go.
They are really good. And I really like
Approve.
kids. They are
Because
Yeah, they are nice.
my wife bought some the other day, and I crushed them up and put them on the top of ice cream.
Oh,
Very nice.
that sounds like a good
Yeah.
idea.
nice. That's a pretty great idea.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's basically how approve disapprove goes.
Okay.
I like it.
Um,
Approve.
Okay, all right. How about then?
Okay.
Biscuit.
Oh, we
Jammy
should play
Dodger.
Play some Bang, Marry, Kill after this.
Oh yes, definitely.
Okay.
Give us some recommendations for that, and we'll play
Yeah,
play a last round of approve disapprove first.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
approve disapprove while you lot give us some BMK. Is it
Yeah.
Bang Marry? Yeah.
Yeah.
Suggestions. Okay, Jammy Dodger. Approve or disapprove?
Disapprove. Disapprove.
Disapprove. That's no. Oh God. Okay.
Boring.
Boring.
Yeah.
It's got a little jam heart in the middle.
I'm not
kind
a
of
massive jam
practically-
fan.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
It's
dear.
just pure sugar and not a lot else. Like
Mhm.
it's
Mm.
disappointing. If I'm gonna like have a biscuit, I need
Mhm.
it to be really, really good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's just no point.
I'm
Okay.
the same.
Wow, this has broken my biscuit-loving heart. All right, Aoife, biscuit us.
What's your favorite biscuit, Ian?
My favourite biscuit is probably chocolate hobnobs.
I don't
Really?
think I
They
eat
have
enough
everything.
biscuits.
They
to
have
be
a
able to,
salty,
do
sugary
that.
taste, but with chocolate on. Well,
What's
The
your
dark chocolate ones are
what's
vegan
your
as well.
Oreos? Yeah, because Oreos
Yeah.
are vegan too. Alice.
Yeah.
So-
I ate too many of them when I
Yeah.
went vegan though, and now like falafel, Oreos, are kind of only things I ate for a bit, and then I've kind of got sick of both of them now.
Fair.
Unless it's an Oreo milkshake.
Mm. So
like-
biscuits was just a topic I picked off the top of my head, but we've done approve, disapprove on crisps, drinks, fizzy drinks, beers,
Okay.
and things,
Well, to kick off Bang, Marry, Kill, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
start with Johnny Chiodini of Dice Breakers,
Oh,
which is Bang, Marry, Kill, Nathan Drake, Corvo Atano, and Ezio Auditore, which is a
I'd-
very good threesome.
marry
Yeah.
Nathan Drake in a heartbeat.
Really?
Yeah, but he's so good at adventuring, and he climbs a lot, so he's got good upper body strength.
So does that
Um,
mean he's marriage material? That to me says
well,
fuck material. I mean, bad material.
No, well, also because I don't know, I just Nolan North is like
Yeah.
such a hero.
He's big, like,
I
he
think
is.
I think I'd marry Nathan Drake. I'd probably bang Corvo and kill Ezio.
What about you, Alice?
I'd probably also marry Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Bang Ezio and kill Corvo.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
I'd kill Ezio. I've never been that fond of him. He's fine in terms of Assassin's Creed characters, but boring otherwise.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, maybe bang Corvo, marry Nathan Drake. Although I thought it would be the other way around, but Nathan Drake actually, when he's married to
They have a
What's her
lovely
face?
house
yeah,
on
they
the
do, and their
beach,
kids
and
are
they've got,
cute, and
pretty
yeah,
sure they have a
he seemed-
Labrador as well. Which
Yeah.
is just, you know.
which is great.
Mm.
Numaria, sorry, I always get that wrong. It says bang, marry, kill Buffy, Willow, Giles, which means nothing to you both, but let me
Oh,
tell you, with
no.
each passing year, Giles gets more attractive.
I
which
know
is
those
very
three. Hmm. Hmm. I guess probably, like, in the end, I guess Giles is probably marriage material out of the three, and I'd probably bang Buffy and kill Willow.
What are you talking about? Willow's our bi/pan queen, I'm pretty sure. So, you know.
Yeah, but Sarah Michelle Gellar, yo.
That's true. Even now, her and Freddie Prinze Jr.'s marriage is goals. Like, they're so sweet.
Yeah, that is really sweet. Actually, they're cute together.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Are you eating biscuits right now?
Approve.
So Joseph Konkar has done a super chat that says, "Bang, marry, kill Hojo, Heidegger, Sephiroth." Does that mean anything to either of you?
Only Sephiroth means something
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go. Oh, this is hard. I don't want to touch Hojo, so I'm gonna kill him right off the bat. I don't really want to touch Heidegger, but if I have to, I'll bang him. I'll marry Sephiroth. To be honest, Sephiroth is hot. Like, he just is. And when he ultimately either tries to or fails to take over the world, I'll be Mrs. Sephiroth. I'll be getting all of those, all of that real estate.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Amazing.
There's quite a few other bang, marry, kills. If either of you want to choose one in the chat, there's when I'm 64-bit says Sarah Michelle Gellar was and still is a honey. Yes, she is.
Yeah,
She's an
true.
babe, absolute babe.
Defo.
Yeah.
Just keep reading the same ones.
Okay, so EA122 says bang, marry, kill Earthworm Jim, Spider Ham, or Sonic the Hedgehog.
I think I'd marry Spider-Ham, bang Sonic the Hedgehog, and murder Earthworm Jim. I mean, kill
Yeah,
Earthworm Jim.
I'm pretty murder. Where you went murder, I mean kill.
Sorry, I read the BMK and then was like murder, bang, murder, kill. Oh no, wait.
I'm pretty much the same with you for that one. I think it's quite.
And let's be honest, also Spider-Ham in the most recent iteration of Into the Spider-Verse is John Mulaney, who would get it. I'm sorry, he would.
Oh, I don't know who he is.
Oh my god, I would love him. He's a stand-up comedian.
Hold on,
and
maybe
it's
I
just
do. I do know
Mulaney.
him. Yep, I do know him. Sorry. Yeah, I do. I've seen a few of his stuff.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. So Kaiser Leica has said, "Bang, marry, kill Chocolate Hobnob, Biscoff, Caramel,
Oh, here we go. Marry the Chocolate Hobnob. What was the other one? Caramel. Oh shit, caramel digestive.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Kaiser. Oh, now what a conundrum. I'm gonna kill the Biscoff straight away.
Outrageous.
And then which one of those chocolates would I want to spend the rest of my life with? I can't have any other chocolates. It's just, that's it. No more chocolates. Just got to stay with one chocolate for the rest of your life. That's a hard choice.
Yeah, make the right choice.
I'm gonna bang a caramel digestive, and I'm gonna marry the chocolate hobnob, and I'm gonna kill the Biscoff. I think.
Oh, the Biscoff is so good.
And say bye Biscoff.
Bye.
So good.
What about you, Alice? What would you do?
I'd kill the caramel off, and I would marry the Biscoff, and bang the chocolate hobnob.
Okay.
No, I'm eating my wife.
Either Have either of you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender?
No.
The movie.
So-
I watched the live
Sorry,
action one.
Are you choking on your biscuit?
Oh,
Only
so
I
yummy.
get that Bang Marry Kill, so I will pass on that one.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Bang Marry Kill, Jesse Faden, Control,
Ooh.
Cassandra, The Odyssey, and Lara Croft.
Oh.
Where's that gone? Who was the middle one?
That was...
Oh, Jesse Faden, Cassandra,
Cassandra.
and Lara Croft.
Cassandra.
Jacob, sorry.
Jacob. So, I think I'd marry Jesse Faden. I'd bang Lara Croft, so I'd have to kill Cassandra.
No.
The only reason I kill Cassandra,
As if.
the only reason,
Beautiful!
the only reason for that is that I haven't played AC Odyssey, so I don't really know the character.
Well,
You
I
played
haven't-
it for her dealt, you would be saying differently, is all
Okay.
I
I'm
haven't
saying.
played it either, but I already know that I would rather keep her alive than Lara Croft.
Yeah.
Lara Croft's a pain in the ass. Really, I
She
used
is
to love her to bits.
She is a pain in the
but my
ass,
God,
but I wouldn't turn
she's
down
a
a
pain
quick
in the
fumble.
So annoying, isn't she?
She
Like,
is.
I would
She
much
is.
rather have old school Lara Croft, who is sarcastic and kind of like just assured of
Oh, yeah.
herself.
I'm thinking
Yeah,
I'm
new Lara
thinking
Croft's
here
a
of old
nightmare.
school Lara Croft.
Hmm.
Not new gap year student Lara Croft.
I was
I'm,
going to say new
I'm
Gap
thinking
Year
of
student Lara Croft.
Tyrannosaurus Rex shooting in the face Lara Croft. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, because Corkery says, Alice, tell them how much Lara Croft pisses you off. Is
I
that
Yeah,
a
I
known?
couldn't make it through the most recent part in the reboot because that game, she's just like, I'm just gonna steal all of your bits from this ancient civilization. I'm gonna dress up like you, and this is totally fine. And then I'm gonna murder a whole town, and it's gonna be fine.
There was a
I'm
bit
just
white
like,
savior going on.
It's
Like,
so white savior.
Oh,
I just
no.
I couldn't finish it. And then she did the bit at the house as a kid. She's so annoying. She's so annoying.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So Gaz Sharp has one for you, Ian, which is Bang Marry Kill, Dizzy, Horace, Minor Willie.
Well, I would definitely marry Dizzy because he is he's a faithful adventurer. He will always look after me, and he's always there for his friends.
Okay.
What was the other one? Horace. Horace loves skiing, so he's going to be quite fit. Horace is from a series of games, the most famous of which is Horace Goes Skiing, but there's also a game called Horace and the Spiders as well. Horace loves skiing though, so he's got that sexy Flanders butt going on.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. And the other one was Minor Willie.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll kill Minor Willie, I will bang Horace, and I will marry Dizzy.
Nice. We've got about 5 minutes left, so I don't think we have time for another quiz, but we could do a few more BMKs if you like. So there's one here, I think it's also for you, Ian, because it starts with Steve Burnside.
Yeah!
It's from Spiral FOH. Says, Bang Marry Kill, Steve Burnside, boo. Ashley Graham, boo. Jake Mueller, Bueller/Wesker. I think it's Mueller,
Is
but it's
that,
Jake Wesker.
are they?
Resident Evil 6. They're all Resident Evil.
So I'm not. Is Jake Mueller stroke Wesker? Is that actually Wesker, or is that
It's Wesker's son.
Wesker's son?
It'll
I'm not
be-
familiar with that character, so I'll kill them straight away. So I think I'm gonna bang Ashley Graham, and I'm gonna marry Steve Burnside because he's a misunderstood soul. He's so nice. He's so nice. Every time. Name gone. Jill Valentine. Claire. Every time Claire is in trouble, Steve bursts in.
Because he's a reply guy. He's bored.
Yeah, but then he has that whole scene where he like tells her about he lets his feelings out and he tells her about his dead dad, and it's like Steve. He's not only is he a selfless hero, he's also got a heart. He's so misunderstood. Poor old Steve. Lovely Steve.
Batman 12 has a good one. Darth Maul, Darth Vader, General Grievous. Kill General Grievous first off for me.
Is General Grievous the one with all the arms?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, I'd quite, worth a try in the set.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. Can I go now? Says Alice.
What's the time?
Is it time to go now? Yeah, I don't know. I'll leave that one to one of you two because I've.
Okay.
I don't know Star Wars.
All right. Have you played Life is Strange, Alice?
only a bit of it, not enough of it.
Okay. I'm trying to find one that is suited for you. Have you played Final Fantasy?
No.
Okay.
No.
Have you played? Oh, have you watched like? So, are you a fan of the works of one Harrison Ford?
I am.
You
No,
are,
not
okay,
well
so-
enough. No.
Indiana Jones, Han Solo, Rick Deckard.
Oh shit, son.
That's hard, right?
Oh, that's fucking hard. Like that's like all three of those. Like Harrison Ford is most handsome. Like not
He's
new,
so
not new
beautiful.
Deckard.
He is
Harrison
so
Ford in the
beautiful.
70s was like unreal, like so pretty,
It's
but
like
problematic in some of his roles, I will say. So Rick Deckard was kind of a dick.
yeah. I mean, he'd definitely be the one that I'd kill.
Yeah.
Han Solo's. Oh, see, Indiana Jones and Han Solo are both dastardly rogues, but they're so handsome. I don't like both of them. But both Indiana Jones and Han Solo, I wouldn't put as marriage material because
No.
they'd go
Yeah.
off adventuring. They'd be, they'd be
Well,
hard
Han
to tie down.
Solo, like Leia tried it and it didn't work out.
Yeah,
you know?
but
That's
so did
true.
Marion Ravenwood with Indiana
That's
Jones.
true. Yeah.
I think I'm going to say Indiana Jones marry bang Han Solo.
Okay, that makes sense. I think. Yeah.
lot of
Okay, we've got a
deliberation.
couple of other Life is Strange ones, which it would just be me talking at everybody, so I'm gonna skip those. Yeah. Lloyd Maeve Houston says, "Kill Deckard, marry Indy, shag Han." I think that's about
That's what
right.
I said. Yeah.
I think that's about right. Let's see. Simply Dave says, "Seems almost like you're setting up Alice for a future late to the party with these questions." That's interesting. Maybe we are. Maybe you should experience Life is Strange.
Maybe
and
I
other
should.
games.
No, I
And maybe-
definitely should.
And maybe we are the ones to facilitate that, Alice.
Maybe.
Maybe you should come back and visit us sometime.
Maybe.
We've only got 3 minutes left, you guys.
We
So, what is there anything else we'd like to chat about before we wind up?
I think we should remind people about Alice's
I think so.
Sunday funsies.
Oh yeah. Yes, please
you'd
come and
like to
hang
do
out
that.
with us.
Can we put that in the chat?
I
Tell us what you're
shall do it now. It's in the video description now, but I'm going to put it
Yeah.
in the chat as well. So.
I'll be raising money for 125. They're a charity that helps vulnerable women in Bristol get off the streets. And I'll be playing The Sims, and you'll be able to choose how I play The Sims with every £5 you donate. So it's going to be chaotic, and
Sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, it should be fun. But I'll be streaming from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. So come hang out at any point during the day. It'd be cool to see anyone there.
Amazing.
And yeah, it'll be really great, fun. Charity streams are always really fun because it's just
are.
so nice to just have loads of people just come and hang out with you and spread joy and help people out. It's really nice. Really like
Indeed.
it. It's really
Well,
nice.
thank you so much for coming and hanging with us this evening.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yes.
It's been an honor. It's been
I'm
a pleasure.
sorry for my quiz.
I might not come back. I might not come back.
Apologize.
But...
Come back anytime, please. Don't let me off. And if you aren't already, please do follow Alice's channel at BG247. It's Eurogamer.com/BG247,
Nope.
right?
YouTube.com.
YouTube.com.
What was I?
I think the URL is Mr. VG247, so just MR
Let me
VG24.
just-
I don't know why.
I'll just.
I don't know who said
Let
that
me
up,
just
but-
double check, and I'll post it in the chat. as
Yeah,
well.
come and follow, come and subscribe. It's just getting off the ground, really. Like, we've got a lot of subscribers, but I think a lot of them are like legacy subscribers. So yeah, it'd be really cool to hang out with a bunch of you. And we're streaming The Last of Us in the run-up to The Last
Amazing.
of Us 2. And I'm a massive worse with horror games, so it's taken me
Much
a while.
like our own Zoe, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly like Zoe. And Kirk has said that if I do not finish it within 6 to 8 streams, which is up to like within 12, like up to 12 hours or so, he's like, "You're fired."
No pressure then.
Go
No
and support
pressure.
Alice for sure, because you've got very exciting plans for the channel, and we can't wait to see what you do with them.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Amazing.
Cool.
Thank
well,
you guys so much for joining us this
yes,
evening.
it's
Thank
been
you.
a pleasure getting slightly sauced with you all once again. It's time to wave goodbye. They're ringing the bell. They say last
Ringing the
orders
bell
at the bar
behind-
in the Hound's Pits pub. So we're off to. Let's get some takeouts and carry on this party
Yeah,
elsewhere. Yeah.
yes,
Let's go get
yeah,
your
let's do it.
faced. Bye. All right. Bye everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.